Welcome to Team of the Season! It's happening about a week earlier than expected, but here we are. And today is going to be a very interesting day because we've got a lot of Team of the Seasons coming, right? Today there are 4 different Team of the Season teams. We have got Serie A, Eredivisie, MLS, and rest of the world. Rest of Europe? Whatever, right? There's a lot of stuff coming today. We are obviously going to have multiple objectives. We're going to have multiple SBCs. We're going to have multiple EVOs. There's a lot happening today, and it should be amazing, right? Hopefully it's going to be one of those things that sort of gets people back into enjoying the game again and actually having some excitement over the game. Now, a lot of people, I imagine, are going to ask the same question today. And that question is going to be, how many packs have you got saved? Have you saved up 5,000 packs for Team of the Season and stuff like that? My answer is, no, I haven't been doing that. I've not specifically saved packs for Team of the Season this year. And I don't really normally do it either. However, normally you get a week of Team of the Season warm-up where you will be earning packs to save up for TOTS. We haven't had that this year. We've gone straight in from Trophy Titans Team 2 into Team of the Season. So this is what we've currently got in the store, or in my store. We got some stuff from like Champs Rewards and everything like that, right? So we do have a few bits and bobs in here that we can open up. But what have we been doing earlier today? Well, we have done the live events. So we have done all of the iconic excellence. So anything that we get from this can now go into our store. We also get a couple of some EVOs here. A cosmetic one. I have absolutely no idea what this one is. Drifting Away. Sure, we'll take that one. And then we also get whatever this one is. Inventive Plus. Couldn't care less, if I'm perfectly honest. We then have a 1 of 2 90+ Trophy Titans player pick, which I'm not sure anybody really cares about, but if we get an absolute banger, cool. I'm going to guess Viali and Lineker, because I have both of them. Number 1, Baby Marcelo, who we already have. And number 2, Sol Campbell, who we already have. So, brilliant. We'll take the higher rated one for duplicate fodder. What else have we got here? We've got European Knights, which... Oh, yeah, we did this one. This was a different live event. This one gets us 2 times 83, 2 times 85. We get a 1 of 5, 87. We'll just open that up before, because why not? And then we get another Evo. This Evo is El Pistolero. Okay. Sure. Okay, we'll take it. It's free for us, so there it is. Let's open up this pick and just see if it has anything in there. You say the Team of the Season upgrade packs are unreal. What Team of the Season upgrade packs are you referring to? Did we get anything special in here? No. No, of course not. Of course not. You hate to see it. We finished off whatever this is in milestones. We get, 1,000 coins. And a, what is this? Bruiser plus 2 defending. Okay. It's actually a decent one, to be honest, for a little milestone. And then we've got the campaign stuff. So, first things first, we have Another one of this Marcelo, but this time alone. We get a 382 and a 383, plus more lone Marcelo. We've then got this, which, sure, get out the way. We then also have Winner's Circle Completionist, which gets us a 3x82 and a 1 of 2 90+ Trophy Titans player pick, which, again, we assume is going to be garbage. Is it just going to be the same two again? First one, Sol Campbell? Ah, Bobby Moore. Okay. I don't have a clue if Bobby Moore has any value. A little bit. 5'10" is not incredible, but his stats are really, really good. And his playstyles are pretty good. Okay. Well, we'll try him out at some point, most likely in like the Gauntlet or something like that. Eternal, please let me know which ones you are referring to. You rock a Leicester past and present. Footbethe Vardy is so bad for you, you put good playstyles on as well. He is my favourite player in the game. That Vardy card. Alfie, hello! Oh, that's not. As in, that's not good for the pick, George? I'm not sure what that was referring to. Dylan, I'm good, thank you. Can't wait to watch the season review. I mean, it's going to be very, very similar to all of the other videos that we've put out throughout the season of just everything's crap, really. Sadly. Just seen a leak. The big Evo tonight gives max 2 playstyles plus. What's the point in that when you can buy a TOTS probably for 12k that will have 3? Because your Evo will still probably have better stats, and even though they might only have 2 playstyle pluses instead of 3, they might still have amazing other playstyles along with their 2 playstyle pluses. Whereas the team of the season that might have 3 playstyle pluses, 1, might not get any chem in your team, and 2, might not have the great playstyle pluses or great base playstyles and stats that go with it. So, Winner's Circle 2, we already did this one today as well. So this gives us some more packs. This time, 285, 384, 583, 1081, 582, and 483. I assume that's it. Yeah. Okay. And then we also get ourselves another Trophy Titans pick. This one is from Team 2. Who is in Team... Well, Marcelo could easily pop back up here. Who are the crap ones in Team 2? I'm honestly not even sure. Let's find out, though. Baby Ian Rush, of course, we already own him. And Francescoli, who, again, no one cares about. Amazing. May as well confirm the relegation now. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And so, the other packs that I could get for today, I have completed the Season Pass. However, oh, of course, the game's broken. Why would I expect anything else other than for the game to be completely and utterly broken? That's fantastic. That is absolutely perfect. As long as Oxford keep losing, we have a slight chance. You say keep losing as if that's what they've been doing. They haven't. They've been on a ridiculously good run. Arthur, contact their help. Done the perfect round of Gauntlet first time. The Gauntlet is my most enjoyable or most enjoyed mode on the game. I really, really like it. I'm not showing anyone after what we've been through at Pompey. I don't see a world where we stay up. Like, even if we win tomorrow, I genuinely think we have to get 10 points from our last 4 games in order to stay up. How long has it taken us to get our last 10 points? Let's have a look, shall we? Just by, like, basing it off of the current table, right? If we... where is table here? Because we are currently, what? 5 points off safety, but look at these teams. Everyone's getting results, right? Oxford, 3 draws and a win in their last 5. West Brom, 3 draws and 2 wins. Blackburn, 3 draws and a win. Portsmouth, 2 draws, 2 wins. Everyone else is picking up points. So, in their last 4 games, you could easily see all of these teams picking up like 5 more points. Which therefore means we probably need 10. Right? In order for us to stay up. So, again, how long has it taken for us to get 10 points? Can we go here? Yeah. So, 3, 4 points, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10 games to get 10 points. We're averaging a point a game over the last 10. So at that rate, we're getting 4 more points. The frustration has been, Naya? I don't really know what you mean. The frustration has been that in like 3 of our... Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. In 3 of our last 4 games, maybe even in all 4, this one, stats massively in our favour, but we don't win. Right? We had a penalty in that game. We had a massive chance at the end that we didn't take. In the Preston game, stats massively in our favour. We don't win. Chef Wednesday, stats massively in our favour. We don't win. Swansea, the stats are massively in our favour. We don't win. So, we could be clear of relegation right now if the last 4 games' results had gone according to the game and the stats and chances and everything like that. The problem is we get great chances, but we don't have the players to take those chances, or the opponent's goalkeeper turns into like prime Neuer. So in our last 4 games, we should have been out of this. Or, well, not out of it, but we should have been out of the bottom 3 and in and around the position of the others. But no. And so now, not only do we have to keep up the performances that we've put in, but we then need to actually convert those chances. So you can look at it in one of 2 ways. One, surely there's no way we can actually play well enough and create enough chances in 4 more games back to back after doing it in 4 in a row. It's unlikely. Or you look at it in the other way and say, well, in all 4 of these games, we should have won. If we continue to play in the way that we have played, maybe there's a world where those results do actually go in accordance to the stats, and you could go on this mini run to end off the season. I highly doubt it, but you never know. You never know. Perfect season for Saints would be to finish top 2 and Pompey and Leicester go down. I mean, 2 questions. 1, why do you care about teams that are not the one that you support? 2, why on earth would you care about Leicester? I can at least understand Portsmouth because it's a local rival. Why the hell would you give a damn about a club that has absolutely nothing to do with you? That's really weird. It's been like that for you for months, finally put some results together. Oh, Josh, yeah, I mean, it would. It would. How am I doing? I'm doing okay, thank you. Love Jordan James Evo. Hell yeah. Who are we talking about? Leicester. This is what I was going to do. I was going to show you. So yeah, I have completed the season pass, but I haven't claimed anything from it, nor have I got the premium version yet. So I need to do that and claim all of this, which means we are going to get some packs, we're going to get some EVOs, we're going to get some players, and that's pretty cool, really. And I'll need to decide what on earth we choose in some of these things. So, How much is this? 1,000 points. Right, let me get the premium pass. Very quickly, I would like to obtain some more points, please, game. Bosh. Give me that pass. Jack, hello. How's it going? How is it going? I'm doing good. I'm excited for Team of the Season. We got just over 1 hour to go. Right. Okay. Yes. Firstly, Pompey because of our rivalry. Again, I still don't understand why you care. Secondly, because Leicester seem to follow us up and down the league. They've always had the better results against us, with only this season Southampton winning. What a weird thing to care about. But sure, you do you. Everyone's opinion is different, I guess. I'll always think it's mental to care about a team that you don't support, but hey ho. You got a nice team? Cheers! Can I tell you about the SPFL batch? There isn't a single batch for them. They're linked in with the rest of the world. Please don't spam, though. The chat is not that crazy. It's not necessary. Right. Take me there. Take me there. Centre mids fit in the leaked Evo. Cool. I care about it when I see it. How much it costs, how much it's going to boost my cards, and stuff like that. A lot of the time, if your player is at like the top limit of an Evo, they don't really get many boosts. So I don't get that excited about, like for example, if Jordan James fits in an Evo, I'm not expecting him to get big stat boosts because he is right at the top limit. When are you going to claim anything? I have literally just bought the pass. Bosh. Like, who's in it? What SPFL players? I have absolutely no idea because I don't care about them. If I'm honest with you, I don't know. I did a video on it on YouTube when all 4 of the teams got fully leaked, and I can't remember any of the players from that league. I'm afraid. Josh, yeah, that's kind of mad, isn't it? Easier said than done. Yeah, of course. Been a while since you're on the FYP. How's it going? So would you not care about a team losing if it meant you had the chance to stay up? Can you not see the difference between caring about an individual result of a football game that will benefit your club in comparison to actively caring about a team that you don't support? For example, if what we got this weekend? Championship this weekend. Derby are playing Oxford. Obviously, I want Oxford to lose because that would potentially help us in our relegation battle. That doesn't mean that I care about Oxford the club or Derby the club. I care about that individual result. As soon as this season finishes, I'm not going to care about Oxford, am I? I care about results that matter to my team. Like, I've been a Leicester fan since I was a little kid. I couldn't tell you what age. My dad probably tried to get me interested in the team from the age of like 5 or something like that. Because I remember the first memory I have of going to a Leicester game was sitting there and playing my Game Boy and playing Pokemon instead of paying attention to the game. So it must have been when I was pretty young. And then I've cared about Barca since I saw Dino play in person in 2003. Those are the only two clubs I care even the tiniest bit about. Coventry are Leicester's biggest rivals. Do I give a damn about them? No. Why would I? They're not the team that I support. Waste of time. Derby, Forest, all of these. It just doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter. Do I think Carrick gets the full-time job? No. They specifically said that he won't be staying when he first started. Is Tiki on Cancelo crazy, or is that just you? I mean, that's just what he has on his card. I didn't put that on him. How many games remaining for Leicester this season? 4. What's your opinion on you staying up? 0.0001% chance that we stay up. Is it worth keeping your save packs for the Prem TOTS? Probably not, because you'll be able to earn more packs every week. You're not saying you care about the club, just results. Well, no, you are, though. Because you said the perfect season for Southampton would be to finish top 2 and Portsmouth and Leicester go down. So you are actively caring about two clubs that you don't support. So you can't say that you're only caring about results. You're caring about the club. What are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. I support Leicester. Finn, yeah. 99.999% chance. Who do you think United get in? It won't be Areola. He's going to like Bilbao or something like that. I honestly don't know. They were linked with McKenna before, weren't they? Is that going to happen? I think it depends on what managers might become available after the World Cup. For example, like an Ancelotti or something like that would be a name that United would always be interested in. I've not been saving my season pass rewards. I just haven't claimed them. So, let's claim them. Multiple choice. You can pick one from the below. 586, 1084, or 388. I mean, it's surely got to be 388. Lewis, I know. Please stop spamming it. I think it's pretty scummy of them to put a player, though, in the season pass just for them to then give that same player an SBC a couple of weeks later. It's obvious. Anyone that picks a 1084 here is mental. 586. I think it's just got to be the highest one. If it was like 188 rated player, sure, I'd go for the 586s. But 388, I think we got to go with that. Next, a 2x89 or a 30x83. I've opened up countless packs this year where it's like 83 plus. And the amount of, like, the 14 times 83 pluses, the amount of times you don't even get a walkout in one, we've got to go for the 289. And then the final choice is a 10 times 88 or Rivaldo. There's a world where the 1088 is like the one pack that I would save for something like Premier League Team of the Season, right? Rivaldo. Now, I play this game to have a lot of fun. The question is, would this guy get in my team, and would I have a lot of fun with him? He's double 5-star. That's an amazing start. Lucas, please stop spamming. You don't need to. He can play Cam. So I don't play wide formations, so Cam is where he would play in my team. So he would be replacing either Foot Birthday Bernardo or Baby Kaka. Max, we are. I don't know why anyone would care, though, apart from our fans. Attributes. Pace is fine, shooting's good, passing's good, dribbling is good. What are your playstyles, sir? He doesn't have incisive or tiki-taka. At Cam? Well, that's a bit crap, isn't it? Finesse is great. Dead ball is meh. Acrobatic and inventive, meh. Low driven's fine. To not have any passing playstyles as a Cam is poor. Technical is obviously good. Quick Step, Rapid Plus is good. First Touch is good. Trickster Plus is fun. I mean, he'd get used, but he wouldn't get used in the main team. I don't think that I would like this card more than Kaká. I'm just going to quickly check and do a quick comparison between Kaká's card and this Rivaldo here. And see. Because even that Foot Birthday Bernardo Silva, right, I could make into a better playstyle card than this. Right, Lucas, we're going to have to get rid of you because you're just being an absolute moron. So let's get rid of that. There are some weird people, aren't there? There we go. Mute for the entire stream. See you later. Lovely. Okay. So, we are comparing Baby Kaká and Rivaldo. So they both have Finesse Plus, Technical Plus. Kaká, better than Rivaldo there. Rapid, we have Rapid Plus compared to Rapid. That's not crazy at Cam. I don't care about Rapid Plus at Cam. Again, Trickster Plus compared to Trickster. I actually don't know the difference in terms of what you can do with Trickster Plus that you can't do with Trickster. So I don't really care about that. So then we get to the other comparisons. They both have low driven. Game changer on Kaká. He has incisive, right? Rivaldo does not have incisive, which as a Cam is one of the most important playstyles. They both have first touch. They both have quick step. Okay. The stats. The pace is better on Kaká. The shooting is better on Rivaldo. Although, if we're realistic, shooting stats don't matter when you are just doing finesse shots. Because Finesse Plus takes over. Passing stats are slightly edged in Rivaldo's favour. But again, incisive means that Kaká wins. Dribbling stats are similar. We do have Technical Plus, which it's so stupid, isn't it? Right? We look at these cards and we see the card on the right having better stats in some areas, but it doesn't matter because the playstyles are the thing that determine whether the card is good. This game is just moronic. The chair is from Andaseat, A-N-D-A Seat. The pack is tradable, I believe. So, yeah, that's what that symbol on it with the arrows means. Should you come back to the game for Team of the Season? If you think that you'll enjoy it, then sure, why not? Why not? Why didn't Alpha reply? Who knows? Right. We'll take the pack. Oh, we do have another choice. Oh, this is a... So this is untradeable. 787. 1087 off 1087 all day. 888 or 2085. 888. And then 7 times 89 untradeable or Donovan. Again, will Donovan get in my team? Double 5 stars good. Cam or striker? What is this from? This is all from the season pass. Is it enjoyable? I wouldn't say so. Cam or striker? Do you get in the team? Stats are all good. Compared to Kaká? No. I don't think so. You don't have technical, which is one of the most fun things for me as a Cam. And your dribbling stats don't make up for the lack of technical, so no. 789, please. So there we go. That is our Our season pass all decided. So what else do we get? Because I haven't properly looked through it. Beza, yes. I would say so. So we get Oliver Kahn. That's pretty cool. And he's double 5-star because his FUT birthday. Heung-min Son, 4-star, 5-star. Maybe his team of the season SBC will be double 5. Left wing and striker. Okay stats. How you're not giving Son rapid when you're giving him 91 pace is questionable. Kubo, 5-star, 4 stars, not bad. Those are okay. Nakamura is a card that probably isn't going to get... How are you being 91 rated and having double 4-star, man? Wow. Kim Min-jae, on the other hand, for series and gauntlet and stuff like that, he's got the 2 best playstyle pluses. Yeah. Yeah, Son not having finesse plus is mental. Absolutely mental. Edison, again, handy for videos and squads. Casemiro, I would say, is another player that fits that as well. That's a nice card to have. Gabby Nunes. Power shot and low driven plus. She might randomly get used in a team. Dabinia, we have a slightly better version of Dabinia now. That's cool, but her playstyles are still weird. Her reactions and composure are still low. It's a bit dead. Hong Yeon-suk. A cam with 3-star, 4-star is pathetic. And then we get a load of stuff that isn't cream puffs, so we don't care. We've got... Are these just 4 World Tour EVOs? No. Okay. Make your idol. Oh, it's this one. I would need to choose a player for this. Bruiser over Aerial. This isn't FIFA, like, FC 25. Or was that even good last year? Aerial is completely pointless. Bruiser is the most broken playstyle in the entire game. Yeah, I need to figure out who I want to take from. Let's get. Oh. Okay, who I want to put into those. Genuine question: where did it all go so wrong for Leicester over the last few seasons? I'll be doing a big video on this on the football channel. Which, if you're not subscribed, ! Footy FOOTY will take you there on YouTube, or just search Birdie Football and you should find it. Can you do a pack opening? Surprisingly, I'm not going to open any packs until Team of the Season comes out. Aerial front post on Cornice was great like 2 years ago. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a massive video talking about all of it. I'll probably do like a season in review kind of video, and then follow it up with a more like narrative video talking about the... I did a video on the football channel 2 years ago that was called The Rise and Fall of Leicester City. I think I'm probably going to basically remake that video and add on the next 2 seasons onto that. Team of the Season is almost here. Hell yes! It feels like after always selling your best players for very big fees since you won the league, but not reinvest. We used to sell a big player every year, and that was how we then afforded to sign others, really. And it worked. We then sort of took a risk on not doing that, and it was fine. Like, we should have got Champions League in back-to-back years, but we fell out to 5th place. In one of those years, it was on the last day of the season. We had spent more time in the top 4 that season than Man City, who won the league. And yet we finished 5th. So that was awful. Brendan Rodgers being a little egotistical leprechaun fraud was one of the main reasons. Giving out big contracts to players and wages and stuff like that. The running of the club has been poor. And making signings in the wrong areas at times and stuff like that. For example, you're seeing Ademola Lookman scoring a goal that helps put Atletico Madrid into a Champions League semi-final. We had the option to sign him like 3 years ago for just over 10 mil, and we didn't. Great choice. Instead, we signed the likes of Ryan Bertrand, who was perennially injured on really high wages, so that was great. It's basically just been, from top to bottom, a mess for quite a while. Obviously culminating in the first relegation in 22-23, which should never have happened. That team is one of the best teams to get relegated from the Premier League in the league's history. You've got the West Ham team that went down in, was it like 03? Something like that? That got 42 points or something? That's a crazy one. If you look at the players that were in the team when we got relegated the first time, I don't think anyone outside looking in would be able to tell you how that happened. But that man Brendan, playing players out of position and being stubborn and stuff like that, really, really cost us. And we ended up going down because we didn't sack him early enough. And then, you never know, if Maresca had stayed with us after we got promoted, rather than bidding us off for Chelsea, is there a world we would have stayed up? Who knows? But with all the financial problems and everything like that, and again, just running the club poorly, it's just been an absolute mess. We now have a squad full of players that are either underperforming or just crap, that also don't feel like they have any fight or passion for the club because they know that they'll just leave at the end of the season. And so for the second time ever in our history, we will be in the third tier. And who knows how long for this time. It took Sunderland 4 years to get out of it when they went down. So, I don't know. Do Leicester have any good current or past players that are Japanese to go into this set of EVOs? Probably not, no. Do you think the West Brom news gives you hope of survival again? No, for two reasons. One, we still would need to finish above West Brom and another team. We aren't going to finish... The only team we're going to finish above is Sheff Wednesday. It makes absolutely no difference. Two, it's only going to be most likely like 2 or 3 points, which is not going to be enough for us to, like... for it to be a big difference maker for us. Hello, Bailey. Is Okazaki still in the game? No, he's now a manager. Do they drop all Team of the Season? No, Team of the Season comes week by week. Are you excited for Team of the Season? Yeah. Superb move for that Lookman goal v Barca. League One is a fun league? I don't think it will be. What is Rodgers in Leicester fans' eyes? An incompetent, egotistical leprechaun dwarf of a man. There you go. I support Leicester. Not as bad as Tottenham. It's basically the exact same as Tottenham, but just in a league below. Like, in terms of financial crippling that could happen to us and Spurs by getting relegated, it could be basically identical, just again in different leagues. Team of Season does not come out until 6 o'clock, which is when everything comes out. Used to watch you during COVID, Tots, back in the glory days. If you enjoy the content, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, depending on what you're watching on. I'd appreciate it. And make sure you go and follow the football channels. Search Birdie Football. That's the one we're trying to push as much as possible. And yesterday, I recorded the first set of golf content for those channels as well. It's going to be fun. You've been told it's 5. I don't know why you get told something that's incorrect. Let's see what other Evos we've got here. Whip pass, inventive long ball pass? Sure. Tottenham going down is biggest ever in English football, the overall aspect. Yeah, but that's not what I'm comparing it to. I'm comparing their financial situation and what getting relegated from the Premier League will do to them as being very, very similar to being relegated from the Championship will be for us. Passing, defending, intercepts. You'll be there for the golf content. Hell yeah. So what are these for? What are these play styles for? Is this for that, like Japanese make your icon or whatever the hell it's called? Is it for that? Oh crap, I didn't even look at that. Oh well. Because I don't know who I'm potentially going to put into it, so I have no idea what to take. I guess just the most OP play styles. Let's just claim all of these. We'll figure out what all of them are because they'll all go into our rewards, won't they? There are a fair few of them. My God. Maybe we should have claimed these earlier and we could have got some better fun EVOs. Tom, fortunately, I couldn't care less on people's thoughts on it. Ooh. Other than one person. And they aren't here right now. Guardian of the Line. Engolo, Engolo. What's the vibe in the ground and online? Do the fans think Leicester are too big to go down or too good like Spurs fans think? Right, I'm gonna say something that a lot of people probably don't think is accurate, but trust me, it is. When we went down, when we got relegated from the Premier League the first time in 22-23, we were not too good to go down. Every single Leicester fan knew that we were going down if things didn't change. Things didn't change early enough, we went down. This season, we are not too good to go down. Or anything like that. We know that it's happening because stuff hasn't changed early enough, and so we're going to go down. Spurs know that they're not too good to go down, and things didn't change early enough, so they're going to go down. The only people, unless they are absolutely deluded, the only people that think that these teams are too big, too good to go down, are people that are not fans of those clubs. Simple as that. Because anyone that is a fan of those clubs, that is going through the motions in every single game, every single club decision that is happening, will tell you that this is not a surprise that it's happening. It just might be a surprise to people that aren't paying full attention to what's going on and then all of a sudden like see the table at this point and think, oh my God, they might actually go. So, no. To put it simply, right? When we went down from the Premier League the first time in 2023, I was really, really sad that it was going to be the last time that I saw some players play for our club, right? Madders was obviously going to leave. Tielemans was, like, his contract was up, right? These kind of players, it was really upsetting that we weren't going to see them play for our club anymore. I have an opportunity. I'm up in Leeds on the last day of the season. I could buy a ticket right now to go to our last game of the season. I don't know. Even though I'm already up there in that part of the country, I don't know if I'm going to buy a ticket. And the reason why is because I don't think that there is a single player that I care about at our club. It's that bad. And it feels like 90+% of our fans feel the exact same way. There's no love between the players and the fans or anything like that. And I imagine that there will be some players for Spurs fans that they will be sad to see go because they are obviously like some really, really good players. But a lot of love will have been lost because of this season. And last season, maybe, although the Europa League sort of makes up for that. So, This year, like, I could get that ticket. I could go. And have a last hurrah for some of these players. But I genuinely don't know if it will be anything like that. I think a huge chunk of the people that will buy tickets for Blackburn away will go there to slag off the team and the club for the full 90 minutes. I really think that it's going to be one of the most toxic away ends in football in years and years and years. It would be horrific. So I don't really know if I want to go. I couldn't care less about keeping Ricky P at the club. Unfortunately, as a player, his legs have gone. He's an amazing human, a great guy, but as a player, his level has just gone. All of the injuries have just caught up to him. Team of the season comes out at 6 p.m. So if you think that I'm stalling opening a Brazil-Germany player pick, I don't really know what to say to you. We're having a discussion with the people that watch the stream. I'm not saving this for 6 o'clock. I don't even know what Brazilian or German players I could even get in Team of the Season with this. We're just having a chat. On paper, you got one of the best squads in the Championship. If you look at them in terms of names, maybe. Maybe. But if you look at it based on like actual performances over the last like 2 years, I'm not sure anyone would say that. Sadly. Right, let me then... What is this Evo called that I need to put a like Japanese player in or whatever? And then we can see what or who I might put in. If there's anyone Leicester past and present that can go into it. Because I have absolutely no idea. I don't even know what it's... Make your idol. So you can... Rarity World Tour Evo. But how do I turn them into a World Tour Evo? To put them into it? Ah, make your idol starter. So they have to be max 85, Korean or Japanese. I'm honestly not sure if there is a single player in the game that is a Leicester past and present that fits in this. Let's find out. Should you open your packs for Serie A or save for Prem? You're unlikely to pack the big Prem cards, so it's up to you. You'll have better chance of packing stuff today than you would then. Make your idol. And we need starter. Here. Right. Eligible players. Past and present. Here we go. The moment of truth. Bosch. There is one player. Mamiki. I mean, I could. Turn into this. Or we could just choose a random player to go into this instead. As that is literally our only choice. So who else could go in? So you could put someone like Son in. Is there anyone that I would maybe use in videos? We could get like a banging Hasegawa card. I use some of her cards occasionally. Kim and Jae, we just got that one for. Ueda's getting a team of the season. Lee Kang-in would be an interesting one. That'd potentially be a bit of a wild card for videos. Finesse, technical plus, something like that with those kind of stats. Double 5-star. Although he could only play right wing or centre mid. Why can you not play Cam? There was a pack for players you could use in this. Do you know who's in that pack? Ekatike, yeah, it's a real bad one. Your idol Evo has ridiculous stats. Fair enough. Tanaka instead? No point. Saw some Spurs fans calculating all players' sale values and they were so high. I mean, surely that's them also assuming that there's no, like, relegation clauses. Like, let's just make something up, right? Let's say Lucas Bergvall has a £100 million release clause. Because that's the kind of contract that Daniel Levy would have got them on. There's a world where if they get relegated, then a clause comes in that says that he can go for, like, 30 mil. And so if that's in place, especially for the younger players, oof. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Because suddenly some of these superstars are not going to be selling for superstar money. What have I got in the club that would fit in this? Hasegawa, yeah. Endo. There's just not much, is there? The pack was like 10 players, for example, Endo, Hamano. The thing is, I probably now have that pack based on claiming everything from the season pass, but I'm not going to be able to open it up before opening all of this stuff up. So maybe we just have to choose playstyles based on who I might put into it. So what kind of card would I create? Maybe like a well-rounded centre mid. So someone like Hasegawa could potentially go into it. And maybe we'd choose like, I don't know, Intercept Plus and Tiki Taka Plus. Something like that. Could be my option. So what have we got to choose from? So I can't put both of those on. So what if we did do that Leicester ex-Leicester ladies one who plays for Everton, but then she's just never going to get used. I mean, Hasegawa's base card already has Intercept Plus. So you could then just take like a Tiki Taka Plus and put that on her. Or Incisive. Do love technical. We could just make like a different fun card. Absolutely no idea who. Someone like Mitoma. Just put Mitoma in this thing. Take him all the way up. The only downside is they're only going to be able to play wide. But we could do that. We could take like technical and finesse if finesse is in the second one. Let's just do that. Technical is my favourite play style, so we'll do that. And then if finesse is in here, there we go. We'll go with that. How much will the cheapest team of the season be? 12k. 12k. Put them into attackers, then defenders, then midfielder. Like some of the other, like, future stars ones and stuff like that, sure. Well, we do have time to now decide who I want to do. I think it said there was like 12 days before it expires, so... let's open up these things and just get these out of the way. 1 of 386 plus Brazil, Germany player pick. I don't even know if there's anything that I could care about that's in here at this moment in time. I'll take an 88, sure. Yet another Gabriel for the club. Don't have enough of him. 1 of 485. Go on then. Hit me. Anything good? I'll take a dupe Francescoli. Why not? Best striker to get with 150k. Is he down there yet? He's slightly out of budget. Get a little bit more coinage and get yourself Vardy, the GOAT. The GOAT! Right, 1 of 388 plus. Wow. Amazing. Future Stars Academy, but you can only do one player. Yeah, that was my expectation with it. I didn't realise that it was only 2 nations, though. It's very limiting. Yeah, Vardy is my favourite player on the game. No chance we're going to pack Gabriel team of the season, no. Right, so 7-foot birthday player pick. I don't even know who to hope for in this. Someone like Yamal? Anyone half decent that I don't have? Absolutely no idea who. No. Thompson? Thompson could be okay. That's a good nation link for videos when you end up in the NWSL. And we've got all the others anyway, so Yamal, Pina, Pogba. Yeah. Brazil, whichever one you enjoy using more is always the answer to that question. What team of the season is it today? She's quite cute too. I guess she's got that going for her. Yeah, sure. Put her in your team because you fancy her. Although Queen Kachawi, to be fair. Vardy won't get a team of the season. Is there a word they give him a moment? Maybe. Brazil, I appreciate it. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, the team of seasons today, there's 4. We've got Serie A, Eredivisie, MLS, and rest of the world. So, 4 team of the seasons. Right, did we get anyone good in the second one? We do get the Queen. Although I bought the Queen, and I don't think I've actually baked her up yet, so I could get a bit of money back. 130k. I think everyone else in here is worth basically nothing. I have a baked up Senesi. Hanko got any worth? Just thinking in case like you want to use any of them for videos, it'd be great to have one like baked up. No, Hanko's worth 15k. Messi is worth... Yeah, okay, it's the Queen. You say one of these picks are tradable. Well, I guess it was a good decision we took her anyway, then. As it is tradable. So now we have 2 tradables. Okay. Well, sure. I guess I'll keep my tradable one then. Now, I won't feel anything about, like, baking her even though she's tradable because we have this one. Other than Messi, Yildiz, and Modric, TOTS, pretty much everyone else will be discard. You say that, but if they have... Like, they're obviously going to have really good stats. If they have just basically perfect playstyles in their position, they're going to cost a lot. They will cost a lot. Okay, I'll take that. You had to go out. What did I pick, Rivaldo or the pack? I chose the pack. How'd you put Playstyle Plus on normal players? EVOs? Everyone has had perfect playstyles for weeks with Foot Birthday, though, and you can EVO them for stat boosts. It's true, but for example, if a player comes in during Team of the Season with perfect playstyles and Team of the Season level stats, they're going to cost a lot. Even if the playstyles are just a tad away from perfect, if they have crazy stats to go with it, someone like a Bremer could be an absolute monster. That one's not selling. Kachawi Team of the Season would be unbelievable. So I guess we just undercut that one and see if we sell for, what was that, 140. I go 129. It's about 10k less, but it's got more chance of selling for 129 than it does 130, just because of the psychology of people's minds of seeing something like, oh my god, it's a bargain, because it's under. They look for anything under like 130, and even though it's only 1,000 coins, it's like, oh my god, unbelievable. I'm actually going to put that all the way down there, because Team of the Season comes out in half an hour, so... Oh, no, well, it doesn't matter. There we go. Wonder if the servers are probably going to struggle. Wonder if TOTS will get bonus chem. It wouldn't surprise me, just because at this point in the game, basically every promo gets bonus chem. Stack weekend for you and your viewing. WrestleMania weekend, the Merseyside Derby, maybe the Sidemen charity match. Not even saying Arsenal Man City? Or Leicester Portsmouth? Wow. Educate yourself. Chem is irrelevant at this point anyway. It's true. Like, so many different cards give off chem that you don't even need a new card to get chemistry themselves, and they will probably be obtaining it from somebody else. Even if it's not full chem. God, right, I'm going to have to work through this then and see what the hell I want to do then. Because now suddenly, from taking all of this season pass, I've got so much in here. So much in here. Is there anything I immediately want to put on anyone? Like a positional excellence or something like that. We do have another one of these. I could like bake up Kachawi and then put this on her. Something like that. That would be an option. Look at this Rodrigo that we've now got as well, after finishing his Evo off. This is from his World Tour. He's double 5. He can play all across the front and at cam. Stats are smashing. We need tiki-taka on him. Maybe low driven, and then we're looking pretty damn good. Because I just don't use wingers. So having him up front or at cam, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Ricky P. Because, like, JJ is a few stars academy. So, like, he's already an icon. Kind of thing. Like, so there's some cards that maybe you'd want to use it on, but don't even need to. Kiernan. Jamie's already one. Cherky just for vibes? I don't know. We got loads of time, though. What do you think about the Team of the Season card design? You think it's way too similar to Team of the Year? To be perfectly honest with you, I don't care. We have had so many card designs that look like other card designs. Like, you could say that it looks similar to the Future Stars ones as well. I mean, compared to Team of the Year, it's blue and gold. They've pretty much always both been blue and gold. So, it's Team of the Season. I feel like it's... It would be weird to expect something different to that kind of thing, is what I would say. Yeah, there is a max 90 centimeter Evo that's been leaked. Are Leicester going down this season? Yes. Why does anyone even ask that question anymore? Look at the table. We're 5 points adrift with 4 games to go. Of course we're going down. You low-key want Messi if he gets the team of the season. Well, he is getting a team of the season, but he's probably going to be like 10 mil or something ludicrous. You think Ping Pass Plus 1 actually gives the player a third playstyle plus? Does it really? If so, that's interesting. Or maybe... It's a lie! Where is it? Ping Pass Plus. It does. So we could add a third playstyle plus onto someone that is max 90 rated. So, for example, someone like Kaka, who doesn't have Pinged Pass. Bosh! Ping Pass Plus. Interesting. And if I was to bake up... Oh, no, she's 91. Damn. I was going to say, I could bake her knowing not to put Ping Pass on her and then just add it as a plus, as a third, potentially. Jamie? Third playstyle plus? Could do. Saw a stupid Evo that was 83 rated, but all face stats above 93. I don't know how people have managed it. It's crazy. You missed the light blue on it. I don't even remember Team of the Season being light blue. And then watching the Masters all the rounds. Masters was amazing. Are you still enjoying the game or just play it to produce content? I do not like this game, no. Ever since like the turn as it went into 2026, I've not really enjoyed this game. It just gets worse. The market was your main issue this year. They killed it with packs yet again. That ain't going to change next year. Son is coming as SBC. Yep. He is. He's going to be like 800k is the price estimate from the leakers. How much do you think Bruno will be? You can't estimate the price of anybody on this game until you see their stats and play styles. Simple as that. A player could genuinely have 99 in every single stat, but if they don't have a single play style, they won't play well. The game is that stupid. It's really dumb. What's even happened to Leicester? We've been dreadful. Simple as that. Will there be Team of the Season Evos? Of course. Yeah. Yeah. We could do a couple more 1483s before 6 o'clock. Still undecided on whether you'll buy 27 or not. 27's my last one. I'm taking... Ideally, my plan is to take the next, like... 8... what would it be? If we're in April... May, June, July, August, September. So the next 17 months-ish is my attempted pivot period on YouTube. And if not, so be it. Well, peace out. But that's the time frame I'm giving myself to get away from this and be able to do other stuff that I really enjoy. So... going forward, the football channel, Birdie Football, which you will have all seen, hopefully. If not, why are you not subbed and followed, is the main one that we're pushing. The golf channel will start at the start of next week. Max, you put that ages ago. Still weird to care. That one, yeah, we'll hopefully start on Monday. I just need to figure out how to edit like shot traces and stuff, and then we could go from there. A different gaming one is the plan to basically do anything other than this game. And my idea is to... I'm installing... Sad to see, but from a Saints fan, it's beautiful. Again, you are the second Southampton fan that cares about Leicester in the chat today. That's very, very weird. Very weird. But welcome to the world of modern day football fans. So, when other game channel coming? I need to figure out how I want to kick it off. I'm tempted to do it with a Forza Horizon 6 video. And, like, completing it. And then getting Red Dead and Red Dead 2. And going from there. Well, I've got them, but I mean playing through them and stuff like that. Sigurd, centre mid. Josh, hello. Fulio, it might take a while. And yeah, I don't know. I won't play the new James Bond game straight away. No. No. We aren't in massive debt. Our debts have been cleared multiple times. The problem will be how much it will cost to run stuff like the training ground. When we are in League One. But debts are not a thing right now. So, this... let me bring you on over here. Actually, let me move this here. This, and it's not even updated properly, which is a bit of a problem. El Canus will be sold in the summer for 20 mil. As a buy obligation. This is our games completion list. There are 233 games to play. Which, as it stands, if I played every single one of them all the way through to 100% completion, with these based on, like, how long it takes to get all the achievements based off of different websites and stuff like that, it would take 714 straight days of playing to complete. Now, this is not including the likes of any games that are down here. For example, some of these have come out now, right? Like Crimson Desert is probably a couple of 100 hours. But I need to update this and put this into the list. Pacopia, I've put nearly 100 hours into this, and I'm not close to finishing it yet. So, Forza's in here. James Bond is in here. But just because a game is in, like, this part of the bottom, it doesn't mean that I will be buying it instantly, and therefore completing it. But this is the full list of everything. And so, I don't like adding in games that are not on the list, because it's already ludicrously long. And in theory, if all of those numbers are correct and I played through every single game non-stop, it would take me 2 years of 24/7 playing to 100% them all. So, yeah. If a game gets announced that I think looks cool, it'll get added to the bottom of that list. But there will be many that I won't end up playing all the way through after I, like, start it out. I might try it for, like, 10 hours or so, not love it and therefore not lump 200 hours into it. Or whatever it might take. And there'll be some games that I have put on there because I saw the trailer and it looked cool, and then when it eventually releases and I see what people think about it and watch some videos and stuff, it just doesn't really tickle my fancy anymore, and so we get rid. So who knows what the actual time is that it would take on all of those, but any games that have released, it's unlikely that they are going to get added to the list if they're not already on it. Because I have gone through so many different things over the years to curate that list. Forza Horizon 6 is going to be unbelievable. I am so excited. It's going to be great. One of my mates bought Crimson Desert, and he said his first impression is good, but he's not had that much time to play it yet. Coolin, yep. No new Peppa Pig ones. There is, actually. There is a second Peppa Pig game. Here it is. Peppa Pig Wild Adventures. So yes. It's there. This is an interesting one, though. Because I've got Assassin's Creed Black Flag on my to-play list. However, it was just revealed, was it today? Or yesterday? There's a remake happening. So, we can pause that one and come back for the remake at some point. Kieran, everybody should. Comes out on your birthday as well. Told the missus you want it installed and loaded up when you wake up. Hell yeah. It's going to be amazing. And so, as I say, that might be the game that I try and kick off the other games channel with. And it'll be along the lines of I 100%ed Forza Horizon 6 or something like that. Because those are the kind of videos that I enjoy watching. Are people going through and like platinuming these games. And that's what I have done for most of my life. I've been a completionist when it comes to games. And so that's the kind of stuff that I want to do. And so now we have it set up. We've got multiple channels. We got this needs to now change on YouTube to Birdie FC. Is going to be the plan for this main channel, because I just don't know if it's possible to like pivot on a channel that has so many like dead subs and stuff like that. I don't know if it's possible. So we will have Birdie FC, Birdie Football, Birdie Golf, which is going to be the most ironically named channel in the world, which will be the intro to the channel. It will be a short that will be basically leaning into that. And then Birdie Plays will be the other game one. And we'll see where we can take things. Favourite Forza game? Horizon 5. I didn't play the Horizon games up till Horizon 4. And Forza Motorsport, I played... What did I have on 360? I think I had Forza 3. I think was the motorsport that launched on 360. I think I may have played like 3 and 4, and then didn't play another one of those until the most recent one, which I 100%ed and had a really good time on. But Forza Horizon 5 is one of my favourite games I've ever played. I put in so much time into it. I loved it. So 6 is going to be amazing. And yeah, I think it could be a fun game to kick off that kind of channel with. And my aim is, I'm downloading a new streaming software later today. I don't know if any of you know or care about these kind of things, but it's called Meld. And in theory, with this streaming software, I would be able to near flawlessly or seamlessly switch between what stuff I'm streaming on. So currently, if I want to go and do something on the football channel, I have to sign out of my Streamlabs account, sign into a different Streamlabs account, and then that means that I cannot multi-stream on, like, Twitch alongside a second YouTube channel. In theory, with this different software, I would just be able to, like, check a box as to what I'm streaming on, kind of thing. And so we'd be able to seamlessly switch between this channel, a different YouTube channel, Twitch, Kick, TikTok, second TikTok, etc. And also, there's a couple of other things that I think are possible with this other software. YouTube doesn't like copyrighted music, okay? But I believe with this other software, there is a way that I would be able to stream where only certain things get streamed to certain platforms. So I could have Spotify playing, and it would be playing on Twitch, Kick, and TikTok, but not YouTube. That would be unbelievable. Absolutely unreal. And I believe another feature that is currently lacking on my existing streaming software is the ability to end the stream on one platform. So, for example, right now, we are live on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and TikTok. The only one of those platforms where I can end the stream individually is YouTube, via the dashboard on YouTube. Any other of those platforms, they're all linked into the streaming software. So I just click end stream and all of them cut. On this other one, I would be able to end Twitch, but keep all the others going, and stuff like that. So in theory, I would be able to end the YouTube stream on the first platform, and then whilst still live on the other ones, start up a YouTube stream on, like, the football channel, without having to cut it on Twitch or something like that. So if we switch to, like, other games or football or something, Twitch would stay live the entire time. It would all be linked into that one, which would be amazing. So I'm going to try that out over this weekend and see how it all goes. But that could be really, really cool if it all works properly. But we'll see. The release date for Forza is 19th of May. So 1 month to go. Although it will slightly be hindered in terms of making that video by the fact I go on holiday like 12 days after it comes out. But hey ho. Do I think the servers will be bad? Probably. It's EA. They don't know how to manage server load on their games. So, yeah. First team of the season you refuse to do! In what sense, do you mean? Need a right wing for 3 million coins? What do you recommend? Don't. Just Evo someone instead. They'll be better. Or wait for team of the season to release and buy the best team of the season that plays right wing. Would probably be the best bet there. So yeah, we're going to try that out over the course of this weekend is the plan. I am out for a chunk of tomorrow, but maybe on Sunday we'll try it out. So I've got it downloaded, but look. The live stream and recording studio for everyone, all in one streaming and recording. And look, stream destinations here. You should just be able to check and uncheck what you're doing. You've got a multi-stream chat, audio mixer and everything in here. Integrated with all of these. So, oh, I didn't know this guy was part of it. Oh, wow. I've watched a lot of his stuff over the years on YouTube. I didn't know he was involved. Or if that's just like his review. But go live and multi-stream, all of this. So, we'll try it out. Do you have to pay for it or is it a download? It is a free download. I'm wondering, because they do have a pricing section. What is in the pricing section? Meld Studio is free. Meld Spark unlocks what's next. Spark is like their new AI thing that they've made, where basically you can create like overlays and stuff like that for your stream. So in theory, if you don't want to do that stuff, it's completely free, which is insane. So I would definitely be trying it out. Got the team of the season crafting upgrades done. Oh yeah, I need to start that. I think this one I will actually do, because you only put in 7 players and you get 5 back. So I'll actually do this one. I know I've said that for basically all of them, but I will actually be on the game a lot throughout Team of the Season, making loads of videos and streams and stuff, so we'll get that one done. Take part in the game of packs. Or even playing champs you've fallen out of love with EA. I mean, fair enough. Will Team of the Season be millions or cheap? Both, depending on the player. I can't tell you the exact price that someone like Lamine Yamal is going to be, but he's obviously going to be multi-millions. He's not going to be 100k. Whereas a crazy 94 rated Team of the Season with 3 playstyle pluses from the Eredivisie might be 75k, but he might be unbelievable. We'll see. But we only have 3 minutes to go until Team of the Season is here, everybody. We are so nearly there. What expires? Trophy Titans Team 2 is going today. God, there's so much stuff in the way. I wish that there was a way that you could hide SBCs. Like, I'm not going to complete this Kaka. Can I just hide him? And then there can just be a button that shows hidden SBCs. I feel like that would be so nice, because there is such an overwhelming amount of stuff here. And like, there was an Evo SBC that I forgot to do. I wish you could set like reminders that would pop up when there's like 1 day left or something like that on SBCs before they run out. And the same with EVOs as well. And I wish I could just hide some of these things. Just everyday quality of life changes like that I think would be really, really nice for the game, but it won't make them any money, so we might get that in 5 years' time. Score predictions for tomorrow: we'll lose 3-0, and hopefully that will then be it over, rather than it going for another... I don't know if it's mathematically possible for it to be over tomorrow, but if it's going to happen, hopefully it can happen as soon as possible. Hope they do the playstyles right on the less desirable cards. Yes, that is the way to make Team of the Season unbelievable. Simple as that. Make it so that the cards from the lesser nations and leagues have amazing playstyles and stuff like that, so that people actually want to use them. I think the earliest we can go down is Tuesday. Oh, a home game? Oh, imagine the vlog. That'd get a few thousand views. We'll make some money off of my misery. It's basically the only silver lining to losing so many games, is the vlogs do significantly better when we lose. People don't care when we win. It's crazy, that. It's almost how, like, there's some kind of link between YouTube channels doing better when teams are underperforming. AFTV. What? Here we go then, everybody. It's about to be 6 PM. I am going to have to back out and go back in to make sure all objectives and evos and stuff go live. I'm scared that the servers are not going to be able to handle it, and we're not going to be able to get back in, but we'll see. Claude, no, you're fine. The overall rating of a player means absolutely nothing if they've got good in-game stats and good playstyles. Simple as that. Right, everybody. 10 seconds until Team of the Season starts in FC 26. Probably the least hyped Team of the Season of all time. Let's see if EA can make things right. Here we go then. Team of the Season has begun, and we have got 4 teams available for us to kick things off. We've got Serie A, we've got the MLS, we've got the rest of the world, and also, what's the other one? I can't even remember. But we have got Champs qualification. Thank you very much. Team of the season. Oh, Eredivisie. There you go. And select performers from across Europe. We have got honourable mentions, silver team of the season player items, which I'm not sure what the point of those is, because they're only going to be good once you evo them up, surely. But, okay. Pack rewards, coin boosts. Each Friday there will be a new league exhibition. I like that, which offers pack rewards players an entry to the TOTS finale event. Okay, that's cool. Let's have a look at everything we have got then today for the start of Team of the Season FC 26. But before we do that, you can get about 1 million coins for a tenner right now if you want to go and get some for Team of the Season to go and get that Messi or Modric. Check out the links below at Loot Bar. By far the cheapest place to get your coins on FC26 on all platforms. 10% cheaper than others and delivered in as fast as half an hour. Some of your favourite YouTubers are already using Loot Bar and the reviews are fantastic. And if you use my code BirdieX at checkout, then you'll get a bigger discount on your coins. So go and check out Loot Bar in the description down below. And they will have loads and loads of offers going on over Team of the Season. Let's kick things off with the objectives. We've got Serie A Team of the Season exhibition, kicking things off with Pavlovic and Salamakers, and a Serie A / MLS Team of the Season player pack. Okay. In the Serie A Team of the Season exhibition. Really, really easy to do. And you also get a couple of... Why are we having max 7 playstyles on these? Max 7 play... We're in Team of the Season, EA. I don't know what you're thinking there, but okay. Ultimate Team of Season finale entry. So you need to complete it all in at least 3 of those. Sure. Okay. Campaign. The Team of Season crafting came out yesterday. Team of the Season Champions objective. Compete in Champs to earn packs and EVO items. Okay, so if you complete all of this, you get a Serie A / MLS TOTS. Win 3, you get SP. Okay. Win 5, a 3 times 80. Oh, you need Serie A players in your starting 11. Win 8 matches with 3 Serie A players and you get Bruiser Plus for a second playstyle. If it's a third playstyle, maybe. But a second, when every Team of the Season that is coming out has got 3 or more. Okay, score at least 1 goal in 5 matches using some kind of TOTS. You've got TOTS, TOTS Honourable Mentions, or TOTS Breakthrough. Again, max 7 playstars. Why are you taking down the number of playstars that cards can have to go into EVOs during Team of the Season? What are you thinking here? That should be max 10 playstyles. Okay, and then an 86 plus rare gold. Sure. Eredivisie TOTS, Irish-Moroccan connection. Troy Parrott gets an honourable mentions card, which is pretty cool. Come on, game, you can do it. There we go. He's double 4-star. It's Team of the Season, EA. We had Foot Birthday over a month ago where every single card was double 5-star and could have the perfect playstyles. Why are we going into Team of the Season with double 4-star? What are you doing? His playstyles are good. His stats are good. But what are we doing? You're just going to make people not want to... People will have a better Evo version of Troy Parrott. We can get coin boosts. We can get El Karouani. Sure. A left back who has slide tackle plus, incisive plus, and dead ball plus. Wow. Okay. Golden opportunity to earn SP, coin boosts, and cosmetic. No one needs SP. It's as if they should have brought the new season a week forward. Because it feels like Team of the Season has been brought forward by a week. Surely everybody has finished the season pass without even trying. I mean, do we need 3 of the same Evo? Cause okay. Fine. Silver team of the season, honorable mention, Francesco Pio Esposito. Now, I imagined when we saw the leaks that we were going to get silver team of the seasons returning. I thought there was I mean, look at those stats. Look at the stat balances in the dribbling. What are we doing here, EA? What are we doing? Okay. I thought that these cards were going to come out with, like, no play styles. So they were basically going to turn into cards that were amazing to Evo. I mean, sure. Okay. And then someone said there is something new in Milestone. TOTS Milestone. You have 765 days to complete this one. So you've got a little bit of time, guys, to finish off the TOTS Milestone. You get 3 times 87 plus. These are going to give you... So this runs throughout all of Team of the Season, and you're going to have to use different Team of the Season leagues to obtain them. Right, okay. That's enough of looking at objectives. Let's go to EVOs. What have we got? Hit me. We kick things off with... What's the big boy? Here it is. The Timeless Maestro. A 90 rated centre mid. 100,000 coins, 700 points. Playstyles only go up to a maximum of 2 PS plus. Interceptions max 93, dribbling max 98. I don't know who they're leaving out of this specifically by doing that, but okay. We get incisive plus, ping pass plus, tiki-taka, inventive, technical, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. Why do you hate people having double 5-star? And long ball pass. Okay, so let's have a look at, for example, this Michael Golding that I put through my Future Stars Academy EVOs, right? What does he get going into this? We gain some stats in dribbling and passing. We've obviously already got 2 playstyle pluses. We gain some pace. That's good. We do gain some other stats. So we go up to 95 short passing. That's good. Volleys, no one cares. Long passing up to 94 is good. Ball control going up is nice. Shot power, no one really cares. Composure up to 93 is good. Crossings are relevant. Penalties, no one cares. Interceptions goes up to max 90. Defensive awareness goes to max 87. Okay, and your skill moves, as I say, go up to max 4-star rather than 5. It's good. I don't think it's elite, really, in comparison to what we could have got on day 1 of Team of the Season. I'm intrigued how someone like this Nico Paz looks compared to his Team of the Season, though. But okay, do we have a free one as well? Is the next question. Or is it only paid? It's only a paid Evo today. That's... Unless there's a tab for Team of the Season ones? No. It's a bit disappointing, not gonna lie. New SBCs, though. We have got Manuel Locatelli with an honourable mentions. Double 4-star. CM or CDM. Really nice stats, other than maybe his strength. Agility and balance, I guess, maybe some people would be upset about. Good playstyles. You'd want Bruiser if you were playing him at DM, I'd say. Block's irrelevant. The rest is pretty good. 7 squads for Locatelli. And we're looking at 87, 288s, 289s, 290s. Okay. How long was it out for, though? It is out for 3 weeks. You are going to get so much fodder in the space of 3 weeks that something like that would be so easy to do. Heung-min Son, on the other hand, they didn't make him double 5-star. People have just got a free Heung-min Son from the season pass. And you're not making this one double 5 to make it better? Or even like an extra position at cam or something is crazy. Stats are obviously really good. Finesse Plus is good. Doesn't have incisive. Doesn't have press proven. Outside of that, it's pretty good, right? Quick Step Plus is solid, as is Rapid. Technical and First Touch are great. From the wing or up front, Tiki Taka and Ping Pass Plus are really nice. You would like to have base incisive. Finesse Plus and Low Driven, good combo. I cannot believe that we're in Team of the Season and they aren't giving people plus plus in every single role, though. That's mental. We already got from the leaks that this card is going to cost something around 800,000 coins, unless fodder prices change a lot today. 191 rated squad, though, and 590s is crazy to kick off Team of the Season. We then also have Team of the Season Challenge 1, which gets you a Prime Mixed Players Pack. And this, a Max 94 Week 1 TOTS upgrade, which gets you a TOTS... What is a TOTS breakthrough? I have absolutely no idea what that is. New players. I don't know what that is. Oh. Well, looking at this, right? These are the new players in packs. These ones are TOTS breakthroughs. Are these all breakthrough cards? No, that's a team of... Wait, what's the difference? Who did I just click on? Weston McKennie is a TOTS breakthrough. What is the difference? Unless this is my colorblindness coming in here, and I can't really tell. It looks like there's a tiny difference in color here. Okay. I mean, maybe they're the equivalent of, like, Team of the Season moments, but they look... They look the same to me. But again, I'm partially colorblind between blue and purple. So for you, they might look completely different. For me, they look basically identical. So, poor job from you, EA, for not differentiating between the two enough for people like myself. Screw you. Let's see what this needs. So, an 86 rated squad with any Team of the Week or Team of the Season player. So you can use TOTS. That's really good. I'm glad that they did that straight away rather than still only taking Team of the Week in here. So 86 rated isn't bad. I do think it is crazy that nowadays, though, we are getting these on day one rather than, like, it used to be when Team of the Season came out, it would be Wednesday, right? So Team of the Season comes out on a Friday, and then the next Wednesday is when you would then be able to do the SBC to get a guaranteed. Now it's straight away. It's kind of crazy, but everyone in the chat is saying that, yeah, one is blue, one is purple. To me, I honestly cannot tell the difference on those cards. They look identical to me. Maybe in-game they'll look different. But I guess we'll find that out when we open them up. There is a colorblind mode in the settings. I don't know if that makes any differences to the card designs, or if the card designs stay the same, and that's just for like gameplay and other stuff in the menus. That'd be interesting to see, actually, if card designs would be altered via those settings. But let's open up our Max 94 TOTS and see if we kick off Team of the Season with an absolute monster. So let's quickly have a little look at these cards. Team of the Season. Oh. Oh, Team of the Season Breakthrough. Team of the Season Evo. Why can't they be next to each other? See, like here, I would say these look a little bit different. This one definitely looks more blue to me on here, and this one does look like it's more purple to me. Like the Evo right next to it looks way more blue than this one to me. And that looks very blue and yellow. That looks more purpley. So maybe it's just a thing for me with the images on FootGG that they look more similar. I don't know. But we are going to open up our first guaranteed Team of the Season pack for FC26. Max 94, I have absolutely no idea who the best card is that we can get in here. We did a video looking at all of them, but that was before we got guaranteed ratings. Here we go. Let's see. I'm assuming it's going to be one of the worst and like a 90 rated card. So what on earth is that colour scheme? I mean, that's not a good start. I'm assuming that's one of the breakthroughs. It's not. What a weird colour to have down the tunnel for a normal Team of the Season. Surely it should just be like big and blue and in your face, like Team of the Year, no? Okay, well, we get St. Clair to kick things off. It's not the lowest rated that it could have been. Ping Pass, I mean, sure, he's not going to sell, is it? So yeah, the tunnel is, yeah, sort of like baby blue for cards that are very much not light blue at all, which is very, very weird. We will open up a couple more packs here. I think I'm going to save my 1088 for Prem Team of the Season, which comes next week. So 1483s. Have we got good pack weight? So that's a normal TOTS, right? We have absolutely no idea what the Team of the Season moments thingy looks like. So the question is with some of these cards, do they actually sell? He's got Anticipate Plus, Intercept Plus, ridiculous stats. But nowadays, look at that, by the way, the only card rated over 84. Centre-back CDM or centre-mid. He looks amazing. The only thing he lacks is Bruiser, which means, sadly, this card is probably going to end up costing 20k. I'm really, really interested in like an hour or two's time to see the price of a card like that. Because if you whack him in your team, he's probably going to play unbelievably. But he's just not a sought-after player or anything like that. And so, therefore, people just might not care. Apparently, oh. Are you joking? So, the Team of the Season breakthrough. Tell me if I'm wrong, anyone that's in the chat here. That just looked like a gold walkout, right? That wasn't a different colour. So unless you get, what? Maybe if you get two of them, they'd get their own walkout colour? If not, they come out... Okay. That's really sad. That's really, really poor. It's a TOTS breakthrough / moments, whatever you want to call it. And yet the gold is at the end of the tunnel? Wow. So here, there's a world where we get a breakthrough. But we do... Another Arsenal. No, it's... That's really disappointing that you're going to have to sit and either skip through or wait through golds to see if you're getting TOTS breakthrough cards. How are we so many years into this kind of thing being a problem? And like walkouts not happening in the right order and stuff like that. Ah, man. So we'll skip and we hope we get a breakthrough. We don't, it's dreadful. Okay, so I think we'll hold off on the 1088 because there's not a crazy number of mega cards this week. But like, oh, we got the 289 as well. 486, hit me with some blue. Oh. Chelsea. Will there be a TOTS breakthrough for Chelsea? And if so, like, if I get two normal walkouts, are they going to come out in front of Like, could there be a breakthrough behind them? We don't know, because we don't get one. But I kind of want to know the answer to that question. Which, yeah, is similar to Trophy Titans, where it's stupid. You can get icons, and yet they come out behind golds. Like, what's going on there, man? Let's go for a 2084. Go on, then. So, an actual team of the season. We first get Kimmich, and then what on earth was that club? I have no idea who you are, but dear God, your card looks insane. A 96 team of the season with 5 face stats over 90. We also get this breakthrough Arfston. Trippic. 5-star, 4-star. Plays on either wing. Crazy stats. Even defending. The playstyles are okay. You got to think of it as a winger, right? He's lacking technical as a winger. Finesse plus is obviously amazing. He's going to... You'd probably play him left wing, cut in from the left, bang it top bins with finesse. He's got low driven as well. He lacks tiki-taka and incisive, maybe even pinged. Rapid plus and quick step is great. First touch plus is good. Trickster's fun. But yeah, he does lack technical. This is the kind of card that should be unbelievable. Like, those stats are so good. The lowest buy it now was like a minute ago. But that's just not updated. Do we think that this card would actually sell anywhere near this amount? I'm really not sure it will. I don't know. He looks crazy. But I don't know whether it's worth just offloading him for that amount of coins. I don't know. I'm panicking. But that's our first, as it stands, big pull of Team of the Season, because he's worth a hell of a lot. So, not an awful start. Right, we'll end the recording there and we can upload that to YouTube. They do get themselves chem. I don't know how much. But they do get some chem, I think someone said. Like, they start on 2 chem, I think. Oh, I shouldn't do that. I'm gonna put that there for now. Maybe we just sell and we try and undercut, because people are going to be opening up an unbelievable amount of packs. So let's find this guy and see what he's actually potentially going to go for. Trippic. Team of the season. So we saw one for like 350, right? 288. Gone. I mean, that is the kind of thing I might do. Is just mega undercut. Although, why did you undercut by over 100,000 coins? That's mad. That one's gone. I don't know what to do. Is there a world I sell a card for 350k, ends up being 2 mil? He looks great, other than the lack of a few playstyles. I don't use wide formations, though. And I'm not going to change my formation just because I've packed a player. He's going for 400. I think we have to sell him. His max is 500k. I think I go around here. And I put this all the way down here. So that if he just starts to plummet, hopefully we still get some big coins. you'd hold on to him. I just don't know what the price of Team of the Seasons is going to be like. I just don't know. I don't know how many cards are going to be on the market. I'll take it. 370,000 coins from one of my first packs of Team of the Season. I don't think I can say no to that. You would have waited a few hours. See, I can understand the logic of waiting. The problem is, we all know the way that EA work, right? Once it gets to 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock, they are going to release mental packs in the store. Some of those are going to be tradable. They're going to be like global limits packs that are going to be ridiculous. So there's a world where cards like these do just drop. If he goes up, he goes up. I would rather lose out on more coins from him going up than I would rather lose coins by holding on. If that makes sense, right? So he does look crazy. He really, really does. But that's like nearly 400,000 coins that I've just got. Where there's a world in an hour's time, he's 1 million coins. There's a world in an hour's time, he's 150k. I don't know. And so I would rather just get the guaranteed coins. I had a similar situation when I packed... What was it? It was some form of Lucio. When Lucio got his current highest rated card, I can't remember what promo it was. Was it Foot Birthday? Because he already had playstyles on him. I think it was Foot Birthday. And weren't footies last year? No, I'm on about like a month ago. Oh, can I go? Oh, crap. I should have saved the screenshot of packing that. What we'll do is we'll try and pack another one, and then we'll take a screenshot of it, and we'll put like a mystery player over it, and that'll be the thumbnail for the video. You wish me luck hopefully goes up? Well, the luck would be that he goes down, not up. So, we'll see. But I'm intrigued on... I'm intrigued on the price of a card like that when we are going to get monster packs in the store soon. Robert, right now it might be busy, so it might take a little bit longer. Most of the time, it will be with you in an hour. Please price check Van de Ven. You panic sold at 820k. Van de Ven. Well, one thing I have got to say, even if he goes up, his max is 500k. So, there we go. Mickey Van de Ven, 1 minute ago, 730k. 730k. But yeah, with cards like this, I'm hoping that with all the big packs that come out, we're not going to have thrown away an absolute god. But the thing is, again, if he fit my formation, I think I probably would have tried him out before then deciding whether to sell or not. But I simply don't play wide formations this year. Right, if we could pack a TOTS, that'd be fantastic to take a screenshot of. Okay. Okay. Tradable. Oh, why did I put 84s on here? What am I doing, man? What a rookie error. I mean, even 85s. Panic sold your entire club. Ready for TOTS. Fair play. Team of Season will make Gauntlet more fun. Yeah, just using random cards from random leagues is going to be good. trying to figure out what packs are from what. What's from champs here? You know what? Let's do a 3 times 88. Hit me with a blue! Right. It's a team of the season. Who have we got? So we start things off with Jude Bellingham, and then we get an Inter Miami. It's going to be the goalkeeper, isn't it? Yeah, I imagine you're probably going to see this guy a fair amount this week. I could really do with a pack where he's the only walkout, though. Rather than a gold. Or 2 team of the seasons would be good. But, okay. Modric or Joelinton for Timeless Evo. I don't even know what that is. So, I don't know, I'm afraid. Sorry. There is a 10 coin pack in store, apparently, as well. Okay. I think anything that's tradable here is maybe, like, come from champs. 3 times 86. The Make Your Idol pack. Oh, that's that one. Right, I see. Alejandro, hello. Have no coins or points, so the packs for you are pointless. That's why you do the objectives and earn your own. Right, let's do this, I think. The new Evo. I would have to have a look, I'm afraid. I don't know. Is the Prem EFL next Friday? Yes, it is. Right, 10 times 87. Oh, well, that's not great. Hopefully there's at least a breakthrough in that one. No, it's just dreadful. Wow. Even when we've got, like, 50 Team of the Season players or something like that, a 10 times 87 doesn't get you 1. Wow. It's not great, is it? 787. This one. That's a blue. Did we get 2, though? We do get 2. Okay. This is what we need for the thumbnail. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Right, so now we can make our thumbnail for the vid. Ueda. That card, when he was initially leaked and it was like the stat predictions, looked so much better than what the card has ended up being. Deary me. That is not great. We get 3 cards, though. I mean, he's double 4-star for a 92 rated TOTS striker. It is a crazy hyperlink, though. 2 Japanese players from Feyenoord is mad. But again, why are his reactions and composure so low on a team of the season? This is the problem that I have too often when it comes to EA and team of the season. There is no reason for you to not give this guy like 95 reactions and composure. You are just actively making the card worse and making it less and less likely that someone is going to use him. They'll just use their EVOs instead that they've had for ages. So why make it so that these lesser cards are just not that interesting? I just question where the thinking comes from. Oops. For some of the decisions that they make. It's just a bit baffling. Alright. We're just making our thumbnail. Which will not take long. I've just got to mask out the playstyle pluses so that they don't give away who the player is. So we'll do that. And then we should be able to duplicate that and move it down. Third playstyle plus Aerial Fortress 2. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the fact that they haven't given him, like, the most meta playstyle pluses, and they've also actively chosen to make his stats worse than they could have. I just don't understand why they do the things that they do. Free objective Troy Parrott may be a bargain. Well, he is free, so I guess so. But Robert, that's pretty cool. Why used to? Where have you been? What have you got up to now? What has changed? Huge 96 team of the season pack pull. Team of the season is here. Right, and then that is our thumbnail that we've just made. George, absolutely no idea. If you pack anyone that is in Team of the Season and you're asking the question of whether they are good, if it's a player that like we haven't heard of, the answer is going to be found most likely from yourself by looking at those stats and the play styles. Because sadly, it's normally now as simple as that. Do they have good stats? Do they have good play styles? Regardless of who they are and what their rating is, they're probably going to be pretty damn good. I wish that it wasn't as stupid as that, but that's how this game works. So yeah, we're looking at that crazy Team of the Season level striker and centre-back being ruined by tiny little things. It's sad, but I say that's how it works. Right now, oh dear. Right, let's publish that video. And put that out into the world. That guy has gone up to 465k. But again, that maybe we could have held on until just before 7. Until the big packs came. But it is what it is. As I say, there's a world he ends up being 2 million coins. And we could have made a lot more money. But I would rather not take the risk. Last time I made the right choice with Lucio. And he ended up going down a lot from what I listed him up for. This time, oh, maybe I've done it the other way round. But it is what it is. You can't get it right every time. Right. Let's go with this. You just need McTominay for the Man United team? Mm-hmm. Alejandro, how did you find this, by the way? No one ever seems... there basically seems to be no discovery on that platform, so how did you find it? Been super busy. Okay, after that, stopped playing FIFA last year because the game was awful and I stopped watching it. That's fair. What has brought you back? Just Team of the Season? Fancy checking it out and seeing whether anything's changed? I imagine. Let's go 585. We got 2 of these. Deary me. 92. Yeah, we'll check prices on some of these guys soon. And see what they're looking like. What are these card prices? In what way? What kind of players are you looking at? Like, are you thinking that people are underpriced, overpriced? Because we haven't looked at them properly yet. So, that's why I ask. Anything 84 or below, just bin it off. You would probably be able to make an absolute fortune right now, like just low bidding on like 88s. And there we go. Right. You go up there, and you go up there. Get rid. You don't like that breakthrough cards don't walk out normally. Yeah, I agree. Reckon Pompey will smash you? Oh, yeah. I imagine that will be the case in every game we play for the rest of the season. Yes. Ryan? Yep, that's why I wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't... Oh, nice. So let's have a little look at our prices, shall we? As the guy that I packed is potentially going extinct at 500,000. Turns out he might end up just being like mega meta. I just think you're lacking incisive, you're lacking tiki-taka, you're lacking ping pass, you're lacking technical. I feel like those things will matter to people. Where am I looking? Players. Let's have a look. Watching the Blackburn game tonight. I'll put it on. Yeah. But I don't really care about it, if I'm honest. Yeah, the breakout cards don't have proper walkouts, which is stupid. So, new players. What are we saying? So, this guy... Wait, Wesley's base position is left mid. He's 250,000. Can still play right back. Intercept, incisive, quick step plus. He has finesse, whip pass, jockey. No bruiser on him. Maybe people are going to use him as a left or right mid instead of a right back. Wow. Okay. Sure. Reckon we're done now, do you? Oh, I thought that quite a while ago. And that thought has not changed. It would take something very special for that thought process to change. What else we got? Alabejkovic is 100k. Okay. Akanji is 45k. Hoyland, 65. And Dickers, less than 100k. That St. Clair, as I say, is going to be in so many packs. Rabiot, 150k. Someone said he was 2 mil. Questionable. Ueda's 40. Zelinski 150. Manyan only 100k for a team of the season goalie. With footwork and far reach plus. Okay. Dreyer 60k. Double 4-star for a 94 rated winger team of the season. So dumb. Saibari's 119k. Again, they've given him double 4-star for some reason. McTominay's just under 1 mil. Bremer's 800k. This is a card that I wanted to see. Anticipate, Bruiser Plus, Intercept, Block, Jockey, Aerial Fortress, Quick Step, Ping Pass. This is going to be just an absolute brick wall. Just bought the player you packed for 483k because you had 1 million coins. Looks insane. Fair enough. I hope for your sake that he goes up in price. I hope for my sake he comes down. Otherwise, I could have made some more coins. But it's fine. As I say, I don't regret the decision. It worked out last time with Lucio. It might not work out this time, but it's fine. I've still just added like 400,000 coins to my account. I've nearly added 50% of my coin total again, so I had to do it. Giuliano, Buanga's 300k, Lautaro 750,000, and then we get into the highest one. So Maro Jr. 250,000, Chori 100k, Sano does look good. Evander's 170k, Messi's 13 mil, and he's not even double 5-star. Because he's going to get some kind of World Cup card that's going to be double 5-star, or a footies card that is, which is really dumb. Veerman, 900k. He's in the Nainggolan gang. Yildiz, 4.2 mil. He is double 5. Trippic, as we already saw. So we did actually pack the joint second highest rated team of the season. DeMarco, 850k. What did someone say? Someone said something about DeMarco. You've just seen what they did to DeMarco. Let's see what they've done. Nico Paz, 3 mil, 5-star, 4-star. And Modric, 5 mil. Double 5-star, 4 playstyle pluses. Wow. What a ridiculous card. Dear God. And yet they only have him as like a 92 in this. How? Crazy. What were Messi's 4 playstyle pluses? Finesse, incisive, tiki-taka. Inventive. Why that's not technical, I don't know. That's sad. I mean, that would literally be perfect at that point, though. 91 agility is mad as well. That's harsh. Wow. Okay. So, DeMarco, quick step, whip pass, bruiser plus, finesse, power shot, dead ball, low driven, incisive long... Wow. He doesn't have a single defensive play style. Now, I know that he plays as basically a wing-back in, like, interplay like a 3-5-2 kind of thing, don't they, right? But how are you giving a 96 rated team of the season left back 95 defending, but you're not giving him a single defensive play style? Why would you not make him a left mid? You've clearly tailored this card to be a left mid, or even left wing. That's really stupid. Because even as a left mid in a 3-5-2, he's going to have defensive capabilities as well. I know that a lot of what DeMarco does is gets forward, and his goal involvement numbers are crazy. Because it is basically a wing-back. But you're saying he has really, like, he's got 97 defensive awareness, 93 interceptions, but not even, like, intercept base. What are we doing here? It's bizarre, isn't it? Absolutely bizarre. But hey, it's EA. They make questionable decisions. We know that. We have known that for many, many years. Daily upgrades gone. As in, like, the bronze, silver, gold ones, I didn't see, to be honest. I'm afraid I didn't see. But yeah, I'm intrigued in 12 minutes what kind of packs get added to the store. Actually, we didn't even check what got added. Global limits, I'm assuming there was potentially something else that's now gone. Titans Tribute, I mean, no one cares. Colossus player pick, a 1, a 5 of, what? Yeah, a 5 of 10, 87 or above pick is there. The dailies refresh at 7 PM apparently. 10 coin pack, triple threat, pick 3 of 6, 88 or higher. Team of the Season Guarantee Pack, which is a pick, 1 of 3, and a 1085. This doesn't guarantee any Team of the Seasons. So yeah, I'm imagining we're going to get some crazy global limit stuff coming out at 7 o'clock, but they're normally 8. 8 is normally the big one, for whatever reason, where they just drop some crazy big pack. Unfortunately, that Trippic that we sold for just under 400k is now at his max price of 500. Bum 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 bum. Which judging by like his GG rating, the They're like upvotes and downvotes and everything like that. Although it seems like people are potentially downvoting him because he's like the same rating as Messi. But I just think for a left winger to not have technical, tiki-taka, ping pass, incisive. I don't know. Maybe I underestimated what people would want. For more trading advice, oh yeah, I nearly always make the wrong choice. It has been a standard over the many, many years. 789 is untradeable. 1088 is tradable. 289 is tradable. We could do the 289 and then keep the 1088 and the 789. Keep those for Prem TOTS. 888 as well. I think we keep those big three. 4 playstyles are going to be dark. It is if they're really good ones. Yeah. Those players are just going to be absolutely ridiculous. EA still don't convince you to play champs. Have you seen the Team of the Season champs rewards? They're not bad. They're not bad. That's also going to be a thing, actually. Some of these Team of the Season prices are going to drop once people have played their champs and have used them and then sell them. But also once they get their champs rewards. Because, let me show you. Champs starts in 10 minutes. Here are the rewards. If you get 8... Oh no. Yeah. If you get 8 wins in champs, you get a 1 of 3 93 plus pick. Which is massive. Although, looking at that guy won't be available in them because he's not MLS or Serie A. I didn't factor that in at all. Ah, well. It's fine. You then get a Serie A or MLS Team of the Season player pack as well as your pick. 1085, 1083. So that's for 8 wins. Right? You go up to 9, it's basically the same. But instead of 1 pick, you get 2. 10 wins, you get 2 picks and 2 packs. You get a 386, 1085, 1583. 11 wins is where it gets different. This is where I would love to get throughout Team of the Season, is 11 wins. Because not only do you get 2 picks that are 1 of 4, you get the premium pack, which I believe is a 3-player pack. So 3 Team of the Season. Although, I say that, we all remember over the last couple of years opening up these premium Team of the Season packs, and you just get like the 3 lowest rated ones. I swear last year, my luck never improved. Every single Team of the Season, I opened this up, and like the highest rated I got was like a 91. It was awful. So I'm actually not that excited about that. But having an extra player in the pick would be pretty good. And then obviously just the packs being nice. 12 wins is basically the same. You need to jump up to 13 to see a difference. That's when you are getting 3 picks instead of 2. You still get the premium pack. You do get individual packs as well. Then, if you manage to get up to 14 wins, which I'm never touching, 1 of 5, the Elite pack, which I think is 8 Team of the Seasons. The other packs are obviously huge, and if you get rank 1, this is 11 Team of the Seasons. So we're back to, if you are really, really good at champs, it is absolutely going to be worth playing again. The jump up in rewards is mad. So if you are someone that can get 13 or above and you manage it, it is going to pay out big time. Or 14. 14 is when it jumps to 8 players, I think, there. I would love to get 11. But it's not the end of the world if I don't. I know that if I get 9 or 10, it's basically the same rewards. I'd get 1 extra player pretty much there. So the low end of my win range is still good. The top end is really good. And 11 is what I can hope to hit throughout Team of the Season. Because you have to imagine there's also going to be more bad players playing. There are going to be a lot of good people that potentially haven't been playing champs that now will have an interest again. But you're also going to have people that previously weren't playing that are now like, oh my god, I now need to qualify for champs because look at these rewards. And maybe there's a world you'd come up against some of them and you'd slap them. I imagine I'm going to be 10-4 and then lose my last game to an absolute rat. Sadly. I'm going to open up my 2 times 89 plus, though, because we have the other big ones that we are going to save. Lag is probably going to be really, really bad. So I will save my games. Here we go. Do we get anything blue? We do. Anything good? Absolutely. Don't know what that other badge was. Arfston and whoever this is. Oh, it's 2 Team of the Seasons. I'd rather that than 2 golds, especially now that we are at the point where we can use... I'm assuming you can use TOTS breakthroughs in the SBCs where it says Team of the Season or Team of the Week. Let's check that, actually. I feel like that's good information to have. So, you can do this 3 times, the max 94. I don't know who you'd want from this. Who's the best? So these are all out of the question. It's whoever's at the bottom of this page. You're looking for Jacobo Ramon. You can't get Bremer. You can't get Lautaro. Saibari. Is there anyone up here that's worth a lot? Zielinski's got a bit of cost. Rabiot's got a bit of cost. They are pretty much... McTominay. I didn't see. And McTominay is the guy. That's the one that you want. Simps, I have no idea what that means. If I'm honest, I don't know what it means. Let me just see if there's anything on here that I need to see. I don't think so. Right. So, do we already have dupes? I don't. I don't. So this is going to be an 86 rated squad, so we can go lower with a chunk of these because we're going to put in like a 90 rated card. Well, if I decide to use a Team of the Season, I could just put in a Team of the Week. And maybe that would actually be the smarter decision. Is that enough? It should be once we put in a player. So, let's try this out and see if it works. Team of the Season breakthrough. Anyone. Would it be enough? It would count. Good to know. So if you get any of the purple cards, then you can whack them in and they will do the job. Which is very good information to have. What rating do we need? 88 at least. Oh, I Oh, he is enough. Okay. Mr. Xhaka is just about enough. So, let's open another one of these up. I imagine it's going to stink. But maybe we could get lucky. I doubt it. Here we go. That's not a centre mid. It's going to be the guy that we just got. Boo! We've already got you. But that's what it looks like when you get a breakthrough. I don't understand why like the background colours aren't like massively blue for TOTS and then massively purple for the breakthroughs. It's like they've gone with the highlight colour for like the text and stuff instead. It like if you saw that background and you had no idea what the card type was, I don't think anyone would guess anything to do with Team of the Season. It's just those little things that slightly take away from it a little bit, I would say. Only a tad, but... Oh, it's gone 7. We didn't get anything in global limits. And nothing in the promo packs. Really? That's very, very surprising. Maybe they just go for it at 8 o'clock? Who knows? Well, maybe that guy we sold is just going to sit extinct at 500k. Which is where he... Oh. It's where he's currently at. Don't update this price range until you've released a load of packs. And make him a lot more packable so his price goes down, please. Just so then if he stays extinct at 500, that's fine. That's not too much above what I sold him for. Are you doing the new Evo? I don't know. I would need to see who out of my players could fit it the best. And whether I think that would actually be like worth it for me. Because I'm not too sure. 250 points away is frustrating. I could do that and then just do one pick. But then we'd need a 300. There isn't anything. I still can't believe how bad these packs for you are. They are dreadful. It feels like these should be free. Like, you've played, what? You've entered Ultimate Team on at least 26 days. Why not reward me for continuing to play the game? I don't... Like, you've played the game for 100 days. Here, buy this pack for 350k. Cheers. Cheers for unlocking that for me, EA. Really appreciate it. Could put someone into Makalele Evo and then a new one. What I'll do is I'll have a look if there's anyone in my club that I would have an interest in, like, bumping up. For example, like, Ollie Skip. I've put through a couple of Evos, but he's still really low rated. So maybe I could put him into a mini chain and take him from there. We'd have to see. Right, so let's do this then. One rare gold player pick 88 or higher, where you pick 3 out of the 6. Do we get anything to sort of end off the majority of the packs that we're starting off with? It's an okay start. We get Ayala, who is a hyperlink for Messi. Not that we're going to obtain Messi, so it doesn't really matter, but still. Maybe if I use my Evo Messi, we have a hyperlink here. So that's something to think about. Double 4-star isn't the end of the world on a DM. Who also doesn't have amazing defending and physical. But he does have Bruiser and Intercept Plus, so... that's what matters more, really. Relentless Plus for you to just hold down second man press. He'd probably actually be really solid as a DM. Anyone think Team of the Season seems dead? You know, it's just the start, but feels awful. I think that's probably because you wouldn't have had any hype going into it. I don't think that what they have released at 6 o'clock compared to expectations is worse than what we thought we would get. I just think that people aren't that excited for Team of the Season this year because they aren't that excited about the game. Is really what it boils down to. People just aren't as excited. And that comes for multiple reasons. But I think that is the very simple explanation. I feel like it's impossible to get Serie A players. But I mean, this is always the case, right? I don't think that this is going to be different to basically any other Team of the Season, where it's going to be really, really hard to obtain the big boy players. But you're going to end up with a load of Team of the Seasons of players who you've probably never heard of in your life, and they're going to stack up in your dupe storage. Because that's just how it goes. This Dali has been in all three of these packs back to back to back. And a lot of people are just tired in general of just the same repetitive process over and over. And so they want something to mix it up. Team of the Season isn't going to mix that up. We know the Team of the Season formula. It's the same without fail every year. So I think for a lot of people, Team of the Season probably won't really move the needle that much as to whether you're excited about what's coming out into the game. If you are an avid player of something like Champs, maybe it would, because the Champs rewards now for Team of the Season are a lot different to what they are pre-Team of the Season, and they're a lot better. So maybe that would change things. Outside of that, though, a lot of it this year comes down to it being a very simple thing. Jack, I packed this guy. I sold him for like 380, something like that. He's now extinct at 500k. So we did pack a big boy. And I risked selling him early. And we'll see how that goes. I don't think anyone else that I've packed has really had any value. As far as I can remember, it's basically him. But this year... Oh, I should claim these. This year, EVOs are so good, and everything is just so like heavily based around playstyles that, again, Team of the Season doesn't really change that massively. Unless you pull a really, really good card, then your EVOs are still going to be really, really good. Right? And the Team of the Seasons that come out, one of the problems that I have with them is the lower cards, right? What was the guy's name? This guy, right? Ueda, a 92 rated Team of the Season for Feyenoord. His stats are really good. Right? They're really good stats. They've given him Low Driven Plus, Quick Step Plus, Enforcer Plus. Finesse, Chip Shot, Precision, Header, Ping Pass, Tiki Taka, Inventive First Touch. Okay. The playstyles are okay, but he lacks Rapid, he lacks Press Proven, he lacks Technical. Most people would happily swap Chip Shot, Precision Header, Inventive for Incisive. But not only that, he's double 4-star. So I can't even really have loads of fun with this guy Because he doesn't have 5-star skills. And, I mean, if we look at EVOs for this guy, if you wanted to, you could put Inform Ueda up through that Make Your Idol set of evolutions and have a double 5-star card. So, this card doesn't move the needle of being excited to use this player for me. There might be someone that sees this card and thinks, oh wow, okay, that's pretty interesting. We've got a he has a hyperlink, I can't remember the guy's name, at centre-back. You could potentially whack them into your team and use two very, very different cards to what people normally would, and you really enjoy just using different players. Without the skills and technical and stuff like that for me, I don't think I'd really enjoy him, but other people might. But again, in comparison to a lot of people's squads, this is the kind of card that you could pack, right? And he's 40k. It's not as if he's already 15,000 coins. It's not as if he's 3 million coins. This is the level of player that most people would expect to get in like team of season packs throughout this week. I feel like this level of card just, it doesn't excite you. And so because of how good EVOs are and stuff like that this year, unless you get a god tier player, it's just not that exciting. And unfortunately, with how ridiculously overpowered playstyles are this year, unless they nerf playstyles into the ground, that can't be fixed. So what they could do is they could make it so that this guy has 96 attacking positioning, 95 finishing. They could make it so that those stats matter more than any playstyle for a striker. So regardless of whether you've got low driven, finesse, or whatever, these stats are the reason why this guy is unreal. And so therefore, your Evo probably won't have these stats, but he might have the playstyles. Right? But it's not how it works. Ugh. How's team of the season? It's pretty much as expected for me. It's fine. I think that the more interesting thing is not actually going to be team of the season. It's going to be what they do around the World Cup, especially with live cards. I think live card promos are a lot more exciting than static ones. Simps, yeah, that's going to happen a lot as well. You're underwhelmed by tonight, but you don't know why you expect anything else. Yeah, I don't know what people would have thought. 3 playstyle plus makes them better than any 2 playstyle plus card. I would agree if those 3 playstyle pluses are very, very good. For example, if you are a striker and you now have low driven plus, rapid plus, and finesse plus, that is an elite combination of playstyles. But if you're... like, what is this guy's teammate? What's he called? Because we packed him as well. This guy, Watanabe, right, is a centre-back who... he's 6'1". For some reason, they just hate his dribbling, right? His reactions and composure are lower than any card that you have used at centre-back, probably since October. You've had better reactions and composure on your centre-backs. So why are we getting this? Simply, what are you doing? It's stupid. Defending stats are good. Physical stats are really good. Pace is really good. Passing's really good. But then his 3 playstyle pluses, Aerial Fortress Plus is irrelevant because headers don't work, so you don't need it. Right? Jockey Plus is still pretty good. Block Plus used to be better at the start of the year. Same with Jockey, really. but he doesn't have Intercept Plus, he doesn't have Anticipate Plus, and he doesn't have Bruiser. So unfortunately, this card has 3 playstyle pluses. He's not going to be better than your... You could probably have like an 85 rated Evo that is better than this card because of how good playstyles are. Because you would have Intercept Plus and Bruiser Plus. And immediately, it performs better than this card because of how overpowered those 2 playstyles are. That's the state of the game this year. And... Oh. The first time we've seen 2 breaks... Oh. The team of the season... Tunnel has changed? Okay. I mean, that makes more sense for it to like look like that. Why wasn't it like that before? Maybe they didn't put the update live or something. I don't know. Yet another card that is double 4-star in Team of the Season for some dumb reason. Centre mid, cam, right wing, left wing, striker. This guy plays everywhere. I mean, probably not hard in that league. Bizarre playstyles considering his base position is centre mid. Why is it not further forward with those? Like, he's got to play cam at a minimum. Maybe striker. Okay. It's like Team of the Year Kunde's playstyle's terrible. Yep. You just pack Messi. GG. Parrot card is okay for a free one, yeah. The Super Swede, he's awful. He plays everywhere poorly. Ah. I see. There we go. There we have it. Confirmed. But yeah, so now the Team of the Season tunnel has changed. EA are weird guys, aren't they? Realistically, they are just a bit odd. Ugh. So, as I said before, I do want to hold these big ones for Prem. The 1088, the 789, and the 888. I think everything else... Yeah. And we've got a trophy time. I don't know what we're doing here. Oh, these are my champs ones. These are the ones I was looking for before. We'll open those 2 up. Let's do the Trophy Titans Team 2. I'm going to guess Baby Ian Rush. Ooh. Gary? We've already got him. I don't think there was anyone else. Yeah. Sadly. Oh, there is. That doesn't have a baby. Did he not get a bigger card than that? He didn't. They gave him 1 Trophy Titan card. And it's that. What's the point, man? What? Seriously? What's the point? The crafting upgrades feel like they're taking forever. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't normally bother. It's just effort. Right, here we go then. Our 3 tradable packs from Champs last week. Do we get anything of note from them? I'm going to guess no. Was that Gabriel? Oh, Bruno. I just saw Prem Brazil. Okay, wow. 2083. We then have... I took the pack from level 30. That's the first pack that's in my store right now. Being saved for Prem. 1088. Right. 7 times 86. Hit me. Oh. Okay. Sure. Right. Let's do our 3 times 87. I've no idea what's down the back end of this, but let's open this bad boy up and see if we get anything good in here. No. All black. Well, it's not great, is it? It's not great. It has to be said. I mean, I did get one big pull. So, I am not coming away from our first pack opening of Team of the Season disappointed, because we got a player worth a few 100,000 coins. So, I feel like unless you are very, very greedy, or maybe you've opened up a ton of like store packs, then you can't be upset at packing this guy. 400k in the account is pretty good. Could have been more, and as it stands, he is extinct at 500,000. But we got 400k, which will therefore help me to afford players to do some videos on. I don't know whether I'm going to bother doing like any reviews or that during Team of the Season, but we are going to do multiple collab videos. I think we're going with James on Monday. I think we're going to record with Tom on Sunday night. Is that what I put in the calendar? Yeah. So Tom, Sunday night. James, Monday morning. Got to get in a recording session with Rocco and with Curbs. So I need these coins because I'm not going to win all of these games, and we're also going to lose money on tax on a lot of these videos as well. So yeah, just getting that banked, I think, was the right play. I need to figure out exactly when we can slot in Rocco and Curbs, and also when I'm going to do my champs as well. Because tonight we'll whack on the football. I don't plan on playing champs tonight, because if the servers are going to be bad, they're going to be bad tonight. Tomorrow I'm out for the vast majority of the day. So if I was going to do anything, it'd be tomorrow morning. And then Sunday, we're going to go live on the footy channels for Man City Arsenal at 4:30 to do a watch along for that. And then I'll record with Tom after that. So maybe Sunday morning / afternoon, I could do champs there. We could also stream. And then Monday could be similar, because we'd probably record with James Monday morning, and then I could stream after that. So it depends on when these other recording slots potentially happen. Because, like, for example, Sunday morning, maybe that's when I'd fit in, like, Rocco or whatever. And then Monday afternoon could be when we do Curbs. I don't know. Because then on Tuesday, we've got football. Wednesday, I'm out in the evening. Friday is Prem Team of the Season. We're going to be able to be live until about 7 o'clock on that Friday. And then I've got to leave because we're at home to Millwall that day. We've got a lot going on. And then the weekend after that, I'm away for the entirety of the Saturday, back on the Sunday. But I might not be able to stream on the Sunday. And then we're going to be busy on the Monday as well. And then the Wednesday, and then the weekend after that, busy on the Sunday. 2 weeks after that, it's my mate's birthday. The week after that is the Champions League final and then my holiday. Oh, May is a busy, busy month. And then June is obviously World Cup throughout most of it. And July. God. What a busy couple of months it's going to be. Would also help clearing the transfer list now. It would, because that is just going to continue to get full and we're going to continue to lose even like small amounts of coins on, I don't know, for example, Elise, right? Instead of discarding him because our transfer list is full, what could we get? 950 coins. Okay, it's only a few hundred coins more, but it all adds up. It all adds up. And to be fair, a lot of sales have been over 1k. I wonder, like, I've done this before, right? I think I did this maybe during Trophy Titans when it started, or it might have been before that, like Foot Birthday. I made so much money on Elise. What I was doing was very, very simple. Like, you could potentially sell Elise. I mean, these sell within 5 minutes. If you list him up for maybe 1.3k, you could sell Elise for. In theory, within 5 minutes. If you list him for 1k, you can sell him instantly. All I did was went through and bid 700 coins on hundreds and hundreds of Elise's, as well as, I can't remember who the other one I did. Onabatier was another one where just this until it tells you that you can't bid on any more. And I did this for like 2 hours. You could even do that. If you are really, really patient, you can list up for lazy buyers. Look at the profit on that. You buy them for 700 coins, sell them for 2.8. Like, I would be very happy with the sale at like 1.2k. You're nearly doubling your money from that. But if you list up for lazy buyers on these kind of cards, you could make a crazy amount of coins by just having a bit of patience. So, yeah. There you go. There's, what, 6 Elises for 700 coins. I could immediately sell these for like 1.2k. And it's not going to add up to much. Like 1,200 times 0.95 minus 700 times by 6. That is not right. Minus 700 times 6. We would make 2,640 coins if I sold these for 1.2k each. Which again isn't much, but that covers the tax on a player that I buy for a video that costs 50k. So doing this kind of thing is worth it. And if you just want to build up your coins, you could do it. And so then you have the choice of, do you sell him for this amount, knowing that he will sell? Or do you list up for a higher price and hope that you get a lazy buyer for 2k? So during like team of the season and stuff like that, it doesn't look like fodder prices are really going to change much. So this could be feasible throughout TOTS. And yeah, it's a little bit of effort, but if you do it like whilst you're doing other stuff and it's just sort of happening in the background, you're just going through and you're mass bidding on cards, you could go higher than this. You could go for like 87s, 88s, and probably do a very similar thing. I just don't know the price of those. I knew that I'd done it with Elise in the past, and so it was an option. Someone like Oblak, right? Oblak, I mean, these prices are so low right now that it feels like this would be so easy to just go through and do. Oblak is apparently available for this. So yeah, you list an Oblak up for 1.4k, and he's going to sell straight away. 1.5? We'll see. So, can you bid on him for 750? Yeah. And you're not going to win all of them because you'll have other people that have got the same idea. But there's a world you skip ahead. Maybe you can get ahead of the other person that's doing that exact card at that exact time. And then if we won those 3 Oblaks, we sell him for 1.4. We've nearly doubled our coins. So this is something that you can do when no one is focused on golds and they are only focused on the promos. And in this instance, it doesn't work. We get outbid. But I could then bid up to like 900 and still sell him for 1.4k. If we did that, you'd still make 430 coins per card. I mean, this person's gone higher, gone up to 1.1. That one won for 800. That one won for 800. So that person's just made over 500 coins per Oblak if they sell him for 1.4k. You could potentially get more for him. So, depending on how many videos we're going to do throughout Team of the Season, I might have to spend a little bit of time doing this kind of thing. Just to keep that coin total going back up in the right direction after discards and tax on all of these Team of the Seasons and stuff. Because, look at that, you even get people that bid up to that amount. Ridiculous. Yeah, DeMarco not having a single defensive playstyle is just stupid. It's moronic. And I don't care whether he's playing as a wing-back. You've given him a left-back card rather than a left mid. You have to give him at least one defensive playstyle. It's ridiculous. Oh, there you go, 750. No one bid on that one? Oh no, that's clearly bugged. Anything good? I packed Trippic, who's currently extinct at 500k. I already offloaded mine. I expected that EA would drop some big packs at 7 in the store, but they didn't. Maybe at 8? They're going to drop some big like global limit stuff. That wouldn't surprise me. It's what they normally do on big promos. Although these expire in 2.5 hours. There is the world at 10 o'clock. They're going to drop some big boy stuff? Maybe. And there's a world where you wake up tomorrow and Team of the Seasons are half the price they currently are because EA just said, here you go, here's a load of mental tradable packs in the store. It could very easily happen because it's what they do. They don't seem to care about their market just being all over the place at times and all of that stuff. It's just EA things. But yeah, I do need to make sure that I empty this trade pile because I don't know what it's going to take for some things to like go up in price at this point of the year. Like, are informs actually ever going to go up from where they're currently at? David, I don't know if you're still here. Van der Ven's min price right now is 860. So it looks like some people panic sold and then he's gone back up. I guess because these new ones just aren't as good as him in terms of playstyles and stuff. So like this guy's 18k. That's okay, to be fair. What about Isaacson? Also 18k. Okay. Your Evo is better than most centre-mid Team of the Season. If I'm perfectly honest with you, I believe you because some people know how to like abuse the Evo system. It wouldn't be the first time. It certainly wouldn't be the last. EA have struggled with balancing it this year. And it's a shame because Evos are the coolest part of this game and have been each year since they've been introduced. But EA just get the balancing of them so wrong that it's frustrating because then they have to try and retcon it by, like, for example, if you could make an Evo in November go up to an 89 rated with really good stats, they then panicked that cards were too good and nuked Evos for like 2 months and then allowed people to go back up again. They stopped the... Actually, that's an interesting question. Can you put World Tour Silver Superstars into the new Evo? And if not, what is the point of them still releasing those cards? You can't. It's dumb. What's wrong? We're allowed to put 90 rated cards into these Evos. But I can't put in... Oh, centre mid. Do I have a centre mid one? I can't put in this Vieira or this Gilberto Silva. No. No, why would I be allowed to Evo this card? Let's just leave him as a 73 for the rest of the game, so that we can use him in a silver tournament that no one cares about or ever plays. Stupid. So stupid. I thought the idea of these silver icons at the time was really cool, because you could get versions of players that maybe you wouldn't have been able to afford, like Garincha or whatever, and then the utilization of them in the silver tournament could be fun. But we're now, what, 7 months down the line? And it still works in exactly the same way. With a short period of maybe a month, where if you took advantage of it, this card could now be like an 88 or something like that. But if you didn't, in that short period of time, you've got silver cards. Still. To, again, play in a silver tournament that is not enjoyable to play. The rewards aren't any good. No one cares about it. So why have they not updated how the Silver Superstars works throughout the year? I don't get it. Such a waste of a concept. Sadly. King, yeah. Not wrong. Been building an 89 Ferland Mendy centre mid card just for this Evo. Nice. Yeah, so I can't put in this Vieira, but I can put in normal Patrick Vieira. I can't put in this 73 rated card, yet I can put in this. What are we doing? I'm really intrigued. Who has 99 dribbling that isn't going to be able to go into this? 93 interceptions. I imagine there's a fair amount of like defensive mids potentially that might get cut out of this because they have that stat. Maybe not loads, but maybe people that have like abused Evos in a way and got a crazy DM that on the face of it has like 85 defending, but I don't know, somehow has insane interceptions. But yeah, 99, like who has that? Let's have a look. Centre mid with, where are the stats? Custom attributes. 99. There's one card in the entire game. Unless, do they mean the in-game stat dribbling? Who knows? So this is the only card in the game that doesn't fit based on dribbling. Although, because it does say interceptions, maybe it does mean the in-game stat. So are they trying to knock... Because they gave us an Evo that you could repeatedly do that upped the in-game dribbling stat, this one. So anyone that maxed that out, you're no longer allowed in. The only two cards outside of Evos that have that are these two. Elatoon has 99 in-game dribbling. How bizarre, by the way. 99 reactions, 99 dribbling. The others are in the mid-80s. Like, to be fair, I have... this Oliver Skip has like 95 balance, 94 composure, 99 defensive awareness. So if they brought out a similar Evo that didn't allow that stat, I would be locked out of it because of doing that Evo. But then why allow people to take cards up to 99 in the first place if you're then going to lock them out from doing future Evos because they did a previous one? As I've said, EA's problem with Evos is their failure to balance them properly and limit what people can do. Because the way that most people are abusing Evos this year and getting these mental cards is... I mean, I don't know how they're doing some of them. I really don't have a clue how someone has ended up with, I don't know, like 94 shooting, 94 passing, 94 defending. Because I don't know what Evos would have come out that made that overall one go up in that way. Maybe you would have already had Evos that got you like really high attacking, positioning and finishing. And then one came out that did shot power and that bumped it all up. I don't know. But surely the simple way of balancing it is by limiting what in-game stats can go to. And so when you, for example, on this Paz card, if he fits into an Evo that gives you max, it gives you +2 shooting overall. So his shooting would go to 90. But maybe you make it so that the finishing, if it's already 90 plus, doesn't go up. Right? Because that's how people abuse it. You get individual stats above the overall stat. For example, passing here. Short passing is 90... Or, you know what? Let me show a perfect example. Ben Nelson, right? He has 82 passing. But his short passing and long passing are basically perfect. Right? Same with his dribbling. The in-game dribbling stat is probably the least important for a centre-back. But it drags his overall dribbling stat down. So if we get an Evo that takes that overall dribbling up to like 90, then agility, balance, reactions, and composure are all going to be 99 because of the way that it works. Whereas if they balanced it properly, any stat that is already 90 or above wouldn't get upgraded. And the only ones that would are the ones that are below. That's how you would fix people making these absolutely ludicrous cards. So I have a very select few stats, like some of these on Nelson, that work in the way that a lot of people have abused in a crazy way. There are some people that have that in like every attribute. And they have just made these perfect cards that now have perfect playstyles, and it's madness. And I guess unless they are like really, really, really on top of it with basically every single Evo, it would be hard to not let something slip through the cracks. But then the problem is, as soon as that one crack appears, that's it. It turns into an earthquake. Just like with the Silver Superstars earlier in the year. When we had that very brief period, I think it was only for a couple of weeks, where you could Evo them, suddenly, like you say, a 91 Pele card someone now has, because they were able to take advantage of it for a couple of weeks. Ever since then, you've not been able to put that card into an Evo. And it's so problematic that so many of those things happen. But it's sadly also not that surprising. There's the first two Elises, by the way. So there's a few 100 coins profit on them. And then we see whether the lazy buyers come in for the ones that are at 2k. And then whether the not lazy ones, but the ones that aren't on the 59th minute get the ones for 1.4 and 1.3. And then we make a few hundred more coins. And that coin total slowly starts to rise. So there's obviously a lot going on with Team of the Season. As I say, I will be doing a lot of videos and streams and everything like that throughout Team of the Season, and then obviously post Team of the Season when we get to whatever World Cup content we're going to have this year. I imagine we'll have Road to the Final, potentially Team of the Group Stage, Team of the Tournament, and then some other stuff interwoven in all of that. For example, there could be a promo that comes out that is they might call it like world class promo, and it will be players that have performed in the World Cup before, right? They might not be in it this year. Maybe their countries haven't even qualified. Something like that, and they all get full chem. Don't know. And it will be players that aren't going to get cards throughout the World Cup. I really hope that we get a lot of showdowns to do with the World Cup. I really hope that we get a lot of live content, whether that is Road to the Final, showdowns. You could also have... there was something else in my head that's just gone. Oh, damn. I don't know what it was. I'm not sure. Showdowns. And Road to the Finals. Oh, star performers as well. So you could do it for like each match day. Let's say on average there's 3 games a day in the World Cup. After those games have finished, each day, you could bring out a star performer from each of those games. Something like that as well. Would just be nice, so that there is a range of content and every single game in the tournament is relevant to Ultimate Team. That's what they should do. Should. But it's EA, and so maybe they'll fumble what should be an amazing opportunity to provide a full month of unbelievable live updating content that is both relevant to each individual game and upcoming games based on like Road to the Finals and showdowns and stuff like that. I don't have much faith in it. I don't know. It'd be cool if they did a similar concept to the FPL scores but with World Cup Fantasy. I don't think that they would do that, but I think what you could see is instead of the FPL one, you might just have... They could just do a very similar concept to Fantasy Foot. Or Fantasy FC, sorry. But instead of this card getting upgrades based on PSG, they'll change what they get upgraded based on and make that happen for the World Cup. So you could have Road to the Finals that are based on players going throughout the entire tournament, and then you could also have cards that are like individual based. So if a striker or a forward scores a goal, they get an upgrade. Blah, 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 blah. If a defender keeps a clean sheet, they get an upgrade. Just small, simple things. As well as team involvement and progression and everything like that. They have a lot that they can do. Whether they actually utilize it, we'll see, won't we? Again, I don't think any of us are that confident that they'll do it very well, but maybe they'll surprise us. Might do the FPL for the last game of the season. I would really like that. I would really, really like that. That'd be good. We will see. So, as I say, over this weekend, we got a few things going on. We uploaded earlier. Tomorrow, I'm out for a massive chunk of the day. So if I do anything, like a stream or whatever, it would be in the morning. Sunday, on the other hand, I could do stuff in the morning. We will be streaming on the football channels in the afternoon going into the evening. Monday could be similar. We'll record in the morning with James. Maybe there's a world I record with Curbs or Rocco in the afternoon/evening. If not, maybe I could stream. Tuesday, I'd have to leave at 6:45, but could be live before that. Wednesday, I imagine I'll leave at a similar time. And then Friday will be the same. So we can get a lot done, okay? But I'm going to go and install this other streaming software. Maybe test it out over the weekend and see how it works with all of these different platforms and everything like that. And just figure things out, really. And then we'll get some uploads coming your way with all of these collabs planned and all of that stuff. So I'm going to say that is going to be that for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for being a part of it and enjoying the start of Team of the Season. It's hopefully going to be a really enjoyable month of TOTS, then leading into the World Cup stuff. If you haven't already, make sure you leave a like on YouTube, subscribe and follow, depending on what platforms you're on. TikTok, Twitch, Kick and YouTube. If you don't know, we are live on all of those at the same time. So you can go and follow and sub on everything that you want to be a part of. Hopefully, you have a good rest of your night. Good luck with any packs. Good luck with any champs that you might play. And hopefully, I'll see you again very, very soon. Thank you once again for being a part of it today. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.